Hello everybody, and welcome back to another watch-along stream here on Celtics Digest, where we're going to be watching the Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics square off. There's been a lot of drama surrounding both of these teams as people feel that the Celtics and the Bucks are the two best teams in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics obviously have a large lead over the Bucks in the standings. Therefore, I do think the Celtics are going to come out on top, but it's going to be a fantastic game. No Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks, but no Drew Holiday and no Sam Hauser for the Boston Celtics tonight. We're going to be getting in. I've got my Celtics gear. I got my Ray Allen jersey for tonight's game. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this game down below in the comment section. Hopefully the game will start up soon. It says 7:30, but it is airing on ESPN, so it might start a little bit later. With having it start on NBC Sports Boston, that's where I'm going to be watching. Let me know where you guys are watching the game down below in the comment section as well. We have a comment here from Mavericks Digest. All I see is green. Thank you, Mavericks Digest, for popping out to the stream, checking it out. As you guys know, we are doing watch-along streams throughout the entire season this year from now on. So if you guys enjoy stuff like this, make sure to come along and join the stream. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys are in the stream, if you are enjoying it, let's hit that like button. Let's get a little bit of a like spike going down here so we can get some more people into the stream and some more people active here on Celtics Digest. We greatly appreciate that. Like I mentioned, it's a big game here for the Boston Celtics, so we're going to need some big time wins. Even though without Giannis Antetokounmpo, Celtics need to come out here and prove these Bucks people wrong, because I've been seeing on Twitter and seeing on Instagram the last couple of days these Bucks fans kind of coming out, kind of poking the bear with the Boston Celtics fans a little bit. I've seen the Celtics fans come and defend themselves, but tonight's going to be a massive showing. Obviously, we know Giannis Antetokounmpo, so they don't have their best player, but if the Celtics can come out here and, handle them pretty decently and have no close game, most people will agree that the Boston Celtics are the clear-cut favorites to come out of the Eastern Conference. We won't have so much, Celtics bias towards that as well. But like I mentioned, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to hit that like button, as we do appreciate it. Is there anybody that you guys feel is going to have a big game for the Boston Celtics tonight as well? Let us know down below in the comment section here. We'd love to, hear your thoughts and reactions as much as I know you guys would love to hear me talk about the game. This here is about building a community. We want to get everybody involved here, so let's make sure to do that. I'm going to post it into the Discord here. If you guys have not joined yet, we do have a Digest Media Discord. It is linked down below in the description of our videos. If you guys want to check that out, we have it pasted on the community page as well. You guys can talk to a bunch of Boston Celtics fans over there. Have a fantastic time, engaging about our squad. And you can also stay tuned because we're going to be doing some radio call-in live streams that are going to be super, super fun. And that's going to be all done with being in the Discord. That's how you'll be able to join. That's how you'll be able to talk. So that's how we want to get it done. But yeah, let me just post this real quick into the Celtics video discussion. Get everybody over there. But like I mentioned, let me give me you guys thoughts and opinions down below. We also have a Celtics Digest Twitter, Celtics Digest YT. If you guys find that interesting, if you guys enjoy going on X or Twitter, make sure to give us a follow over there as well. So we'll be, tweeting during the game and doing stuff like that. I have to start live tweeting during the game. Unfortunately, I did not do that last time. And, that not that it didn't set us back, but, there's some things that we got to do while we do the stream as well. By maintaining the stream, talking to you guys, and by handling the X and Twitter, be able to maintain a big community here. Sorry. Trying to get all this situated. Pull this up and this up here. We got one from Zo Flames. We can see the game. We can't watch a live stream without T Snizzle. That is right, T Snizzle. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for leaving your great comments. Unfortunately, to ZXO Flames. You're not going to be able to see the game, but we do have a little bit of a ticker here. I'm going to be putting it on. It's shut off for now, but we will have, the scoreboard down below, and we'll just be commentating, going over the game. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to stream the game over YouTube, or else I would not be able to be on YouTube. But yes, we will have the scoreboard down below. We'll be having my reactions to the game, your guys' reactions to the game. So obviously, if you're watching the game, let us know what you think down below as well, as things are happening. I'm excited to see how we play tonight versus this Bucks team. Obviously, no Giannis Antetokounmpo. I was expecting a lot of Xavier Tillman, if that was going to be the case, to be able to guard Giannis, maybe try to slow him down, maybe able to, stop that bruising. But maybe we'll get to see that on Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez. Luke Cornett's definitely going to get some extended time as well because he's a little bit of a lanky guy. I think he'll be able to handle a guy like Portis and handle a guy like Brook Lopez pretty solidly. But yeah, I think we'll get to see some versatile stay ready guys in the backcourt right there. I'm expecting Peyton Pritchard to have another big game as well. Last game, he had a quiet 23 points and 7 assists, which was just absolutely fantastic. I know I personally had him being a 6th Man of the Year candidate. I know that's very, very high of Peyton Pritchard here, but he's had a very solid season as the Celtics backup point guard. Even if he's not the most effective and efficient shooter for the Celtics team, his playmaking has been off the charts this year, playing alongside Sam Hauser, really opening their 1-2 punch game on the bench. And even though Sam Hauser won't be playing tonight, Peyton Pritchard can quietly go for 20 points, and I think he can do that tonight for this Celtics squad. Possibly we get to see another big game from him. Maybe we'll get to see Jaden Springer as well. Him and Namus Keita were warming up, and we did break a video talking about Namus Keita update, talking about how Joe is very happy that Namus Keita is sticking with the squad, kind of talking about how he hasn't forgotten about Namus Keita, so possibly some Namus Keita minutes as well tonight. That would be a big thing as well. Like I mentioned, give me your guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. If you guys do enjoy the stream, make sure to smash that like button so we can push the stream out to more and more Celtics fans and more people engaged watching the game, as we'd greatly appreciate that as a fan base here. But yeah, big game tonight. We need the Celtics to come out, have a fantastic win here. Damian Lillard has been rocky for this Milwaukee Bucks team, and Chris Middleton hasn't been able to stay healthy. So I'm expecting the Celtics to come out and get a pretty decent win tonight with no Giannis Antetokounmpo, and for them to come out strong. We haven't seen many teams come into the Garden and disrupt the Boston Celtics. The only losses that the Celtics have this season at home are against Western Conference opponents. So that's a big thing for the Celtics to be keeping an eye on, keeping to know when we get deeper and deeper into the playoffs. And some news as well, getting closer to the playoffs. If the Celtics do win this game tonight, they do clinch the Atlantic Division, which would be a big-time thing for this Celtics squad, be able to lock up that division. I know we already feel confident going into the playoffs. We feel confident as a squad, but being able to have that ability to, feel comfortable going into a deep playoff run and know that we have the division on lock with a couple weeks left. It allows us to rest some of our guys like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, and ultimately gets to see what kind of pieces we have in the development system. Gets to see how great Springer can be. Gets to see how Xavier Tillman and Luke Cornett can work together and build some chemistry, so if we do need to run that lineup in the playoffs, we can. Having Al Horford experiment with both of those guys running different big man lineups and helping out and resting him as well. There's just so much greatness if the Celtics are able to lock that playoff spot early and be able to rest these players and make sure that we're 100% fully ready to go in the playoffs as hopefully the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Like I said, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure to hit that like button. We got up to 10 viewers so far. We want to make sure that we can get as many people in here as we can. I know the game hasn't started yet. We haven't had that much reaction, but if you guys do enjoy the stream, if you guys do enjoy everything like that, we will appreciate you. We got some new emotes as well, kind of some new animations to run with for this Celtics Digest stream, which I think will be very, very fun. We already showed off the like spike one. We also have this fire one. When the Celtics start to heat up, we can use this, which I think is going to be super, super interesting because the Celtics always heat up. Maybe tonight we'll get to use this one as well. Kind of getting into some more as well. So if you guys have any suggestions for any animations, any even Celtics animations, we'd greatly appreciate it if you dropped your thoughts down below in the comment section, because that's what the thing is about building this community, is having a lot of fun with you guys as well. We want to make sure that even though we're providing great content, we can help out you guys and make sure you guys get the things that you want to see from the Boston Celtics, because this is basically a family. We want to be able to build that community, be able to have you guys tuning in, staying with us. Like I said, I appreciate everyone that's already been in the stream. At the moment, we have 8 viewers, which is just absolutely fantastic. I've had a total of 16. So the people that have stuck around, to the people that are sticking here and watching this game alongside with me, really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate you a ton. The Celtics, we're getting ready to warm up here. The starting lineups, we have Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Kristaps Porzingis for the Celtics, with no Drew Holiday and no Sam Hauser. That means Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornett are going to be the 2 guys off the bench, which will be really fun to see. For the Bucks, obviously no Giannis Antetokounmpo, so Damian Lillard, Malik Beasley, Chris Middleton, Jay Crowder, and Brook Lopez. Jay Crowder was injured, I believe, the last time that the Celtics and Bucks squared up, so this will be cool to see him on this squad. Like I mentioned, we are going to have this ticker here, so once it gets all situated, I will adjust it, and then we can have the score alongside with everybody else as well. Spam some W's in the chat if you think the Celtics are going to come out with a big victory tonight versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Let us know what you think the score predictions are before the game. Like we mentioned, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Drew Holiday, and Sam Hauser, the 3 guys out. All right. Making sure we're all caught up here. Yep. Making sure we're all caught up over here, and perfect. Once this stream gets going, I will put this on, and we will have a fantastic thing for you guys to see. Hoping that this works, because this is going to be really, really nice to have. Having the scoreboard down below. Last game, if you guys were here, we used the ESPN one and updated on the fly. Sometimes it was a little bit early for my predictions, so hoping with this scoreboard here, watching the game on the Xfinity stream here, it's going to be a good one. Got some comments here, though. Got one from T. Snizzle saying, this is going to be a tough game. We have Drew Holiday, the Dame stopper, but he is out, unfortunately. We got a like here from Charles Miller. Charles Miller, you were here on our last stream. Thank you for coming out to another stream. You got a prediction of 110-96 Boston Celtics. I really like that prediction. A nice 14-point win. A little bit of a commanding one, but not too large to scare everybody off. Not a big blowout win, as obviously the Bucks do have some key pieces. Malik Beasley was one of the best 3-point shooters, like Sam Hauser, at the start of the season, which was really very big for the Milwaukee Bucks' success on the offensive side of that ball. Like we mentioned, we got 9 people in here. Thank you to everyone that has tuned into the stream. And once this gets all set up, I will be able to adjust this for us. Hopefully. There we go. And here we go. The Celtics are starting off. I'm just going to fix this for us. And then once this is good, we will have the... There we go. I might have to do it on the ESPN stream so that it is the vertical one. But like we said, Derek White with a quick bucket there for the Celtics. The first basket. Celtics playing some fantastic defense. Jaylen Brown guarding Damian Lillard at the half-court line. What you want to see out of Jaylen Brown. Guy fighting to be on that all-defensive first team here. And a 3 by the Bucks, unfortunately. Here we are. There we go. You guys can see that, right? Let me know in the chat down below if you guys can see this score here. I'll try to, try to make it a little bit bigger, and then we'll get back into our commentary. There we go. Believe that that's in a pretty good spot for everybody, right? Right down below right there. I think that should work. And here we go. And here we go. Awesome. Awesome. Now we are back. We are all set up. Sorry for that little hiccup there with the setup, but I believe everything should be A-okay, and we should be good to go. Another 3 from the Bucks, and it's good. Unfortunately for the Celtics here, not playing the best three-point defense and able to stop as the Bucks hit another 3. But Jason Tatum, a 3 of his own. Yes, sir! Jason Tatum proving everybody wrong. And a big shot right there for the Celtics. We got a comment here from Live Gun. It's weird to hear top 2 teams in the East when leading by 9.5 games. Exactly. That proves how great the Celtics' dominance has been this season. Proves how much of a powerhouse we are in the Eastern Conference, and I don't know why everybody's hating on us. Kristaps Porzingis with a nice finish. Got another one. What a 3 by Brown. Okay. Here we are. Jay Crowder dribbling the ball here. Pass it to Chris Middleton. Hasn't had the greatest season for the Bucks this year. Big 3 from Middleton makes it. Wow, the Bucks are hitting their 3s. Kristaps Porzingis with a mid-range misses. Fortunate for the Celtics there, but Celtics are playing decent. We're playing decent right here. Need to be able to lock up this 3. Hopefully Milwaukee just isn't splashing them. Brook with a miss right there. Nice rebound by Kristaps Porzingis. Jason Tatum with the layup. Let's go. Let's go. Jason Tatum coming up huge for this Celtics squad tonight. Both teams playing pretty good on offense. Damian Lillard with the 3. Tatum there for the rebound. Jason Tatum again for 3. Yes, sir! Jason Tatum! Let's go! It's raining 3s over here. We're going to be hitting that fire because Jason Tatum is heating up for the Boston Celtics. Like T. Snizzle said, Tatum can't miss. Tatum can't miss. And right like that, the scoreboard's gone, and it can come back up whenever you guys like. See, we're adding stuff to the live streams. We're making the live streams better every single time, like I've mentioned. So if you guys enjoy these live streams, they're just going to continue to get better and better and better. By the playoff time, we're going to have fantastic live streams, fantastic watch-alongs, fantastic breakdowns. So if this is the place that you want to find all this Celtics stuff, this is the place for you. If you're a gigantic Celtics fan, if you know Celtics fans, make sure to share this stream because this is a fantastic place to watch the game, break down, and get all of your Boston Celtics news. Like we mentioned, Jason Tatum has been on fire for the Boston Celtics. Let's look at Twitter. Let's look and see. 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 4 from deep. Jason Tatum at 8 has 8. Tatum has that look early, says Keith Smith. For sure he does. If you guys don't follow Keith Smith, drop Keith Smith a follow. One of the best NBA minds, for sure. Ball Derek White, amazing. Yeah, I got to keep up with the Twitter. Unfortunately, it's very hard for me to maintain a stream, maintain tweets, maintain keeping up with the chat, doing all of that at the same time. I'm not going to lie. My brain isn't going to work that fast. But I try to do my best with the Twitter. I try to do my best with everything. With the live streams. The live streams is the most important part, though. We want to keep you guys entertained. Like we mentioned, we have 9 current viewers. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like button. 10 current viewers at the possible moment. Had 42 in total, like I mentioned. We appreciate every single one of you who tunes into this stream, every single one of you who wants to contribute here on Celtics Digest. This is the family. This is the place for you. So come out and support. Jason Tatum, though, like we mentioned, absolutely on fire for the Boston Celtics early on. Absolutely amazing. Even though the Bucks started to hit some of their 3s, it was looking a little weird. Celtics take that with command. That's what you want to see. We need to prove this. We need to prove everybody wrong because this is the thing. And I know Celtics fans can agree with this because you see it on Twitter. You see it everywhere on social media. These Bucks fans are absolutely outrageous. They think that, They're 9.5 games back. They think that they're going to be able to compete with us. They think, we're just one slip up away just because we had one bad playoff experience. But last year we had an inexperienced coach. Not everybody was up to speed, and we still forced Miami to 7 games when the Bucks lost because Giannis got ultimately hurt in the playoffs. So, yeah, the Bucks defense has gotten a little bit better, but realistically, the Celtics are, the team to beat in the Eastern Conference. And in my personal opinion, I don't think anyone is going to take us down in a 7-game series. I think we have the East on lock. We haven't lost at home to an Eastern Conference opponent. We just clearly blew out 2 of the worst Eastern Conference teams, but plethora of teams in the middle or towards the top have a bunch of injuries, have a bunch of issues, and we, knocking on wood right now, have been solid. So hopefully we can remain solid. As the Celtics have a 5-point lead with 4 minutes left. Jaylen Brown, again, playing some fantastic defense, leads to a Milwaukee Bucks screw-up over there while doing an in-ball. And the Bucks ultimately have cap space problems. Celtics don't really, but the Bucks definitely do. Nice pass to Tatum down low, and yeah, the Celtics are playing through Tatum. This is gonna be a Jason Tatum masterclass game. For sure, this is gonna be a Jason Tatum masterclass game. He's gonna take this game over. Oh, and like I mentioned, sorry, we'll bring it back. We'll bring the scoreboard back for everybody. And depending on I'm watching it on NBC Sports Boston. That's a stream that I personally like to watch. If you're watching it on ESPN, you can. I just like being a homer, and it's just biased. I don't like how ESPN sometimes talks about the Boston Celtics. They don't give them much credit. So I like listening to my Scalabrini. I like listening to my Drew Carter, my Eddie House. Celtics on a 12-3 run there. A little bit of a defensive issue on that player down there, but it's all right. Jay Crowder with the easy basket. Jaylen Brown backing up Beasley into the post. Goes up the strong. Oh, Baruch helps out. Fortunate. Derek White getting feisty, though. Tatum. Damian Lillard can't do nothing. Oh, bad pass by Tatum. He's had a couple of those. I'm not going to lie. Tatum's been playing fantastic of recent, but some of these passes, I think he either anticipates someone's going to be somewhere or he just throws it a little too hard because we've seen it in multiple games where it's happened, but it's A-okay. Another 3 from Crowder. Great contest by Porzingis. Derek White's dribbling it out in his nice red shoes. Coming off his triple-double. Porzingis with a fake, and oh my. Just too tall in the paint. Kristaps Porzingis. Really been on a tear. Really has been. Al Horford with the great defense on Damian Lillard as he tries to score basically 1-on-5, just driving by all his players. Jaylen Brown with the rack with ease. Oh, he misses. But he gets to the rack with ease. Jaylen Brown really turns up a different type of speed when he attacks the rim. It's crazy to see. He just goes into a different gear as Chris Middleton has to basically foul him with Jay Crowder at the rim because there's just no stopping Jaylen Brown when he's got a full force of steam heading to that rack. He's fighting for everything, and he's making sure he's getting to the free throw at least. Makes the first one, which is what we love to see. Bernie and Phil's getting a nice little ad here. Maybe you'll get to see it. Yeah, you do. It's kind of funny. Quality, comfort, and price. That's nice. Sorry. Jaylen Brown makes both free throws. Another thing we love to see. Celtics free throws have been an issue for them. Definitely something they need to work on for the playoffs. So glad to see him make both of those. Last game also was 6 of 8 from free throw, which was big. Celtics playing fantastic defense, though. Milwaukee not being able to do anything on the offensive side of the ball as Horford plays fantastic defense to a great layup by Derek White. Oh, no, that wasn't even Horford. That was Tillman. Okay. That was Tillman. Okay, never mind. Tillman. First one off the bench with Pritchard. All right. Derek White gets a little body right there by Middleton. Sorry. Tillman with fantastic defense at the freaking half court. Tillman looks to pass. Great pass to Pritchard. Pritchard goes to attack. Back out to White. Left wide open. No one's jumping. Oh, missed. But Tillman with the aggressiveness trying to get that rebound, even though Kristaps gets it and cannot get the finish. That was disrespectful for leaving Derek White open that much. Bucks having very, very bad defensive failures tonight. And offensively, too. Not being able to get by the Celtics. Tillman being able to... That's totally fine. Chris Middleton running circles around and Tillman's still on him. Thanasis is getting up. Thanasis, sit down. Sit down. And we got Kristaps Porzingis mismatch on Malik Beasley. 3 from White. Yes, sir! Derek White. Comes up huge. Was a hot hand last game from 3. Already hits 2 big ones for the Celtics. Tillman with some more great defense. Tillman being able to guard basically everybody. Beasley, Crowder, Lopez, Porzingis for 3. Oh, it's okay. Can't make them all. Pritchard with the hustle, though. Pritchard with the hustle. That's what we love to see out of Peyton Pritchard, too, is he's a guy who really strives off of, being an energy guy. Sometimes you don't see it, but even if he's getting that 1 offensive rebound, 2 offensive rebound, the fact that he's fighting for that is ridiculous. As we show this highlight here from Xavier Tillman, showcasing it right now. Last 4 games, he's averaging 4.3 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 19.2 minutes. Clearly showcasing that he can be a contributor to this squad. And Brad Stevens got another steal at the deadline. And Pritchard, people hating on his defense, locking up Pat Connaughton right there at half court. And almost got a defensive rebound over him. Look at the height difference. I don't understand how people can hate on Peyton Pritchard. I don't understand how people can hate on some of our players saying they're defensive liabilities. They give it their all. They give it their 100% effort. Joe Mazzulla has installed that mentality. As Tillman gets a 3, miss, but great wide look open from Kristaps Porzingis as the Bucks have a mental collapse basically trying to pass the ball. This is ridiculous. How is this team respected in any regard? I know they don't have Giannis, but how are they respected in any regard of being a contender, a stopper, a team that's not going to be able to help, that's going to be able to disrupt the Boston Celtics? In this effort game tonight, the Celtics are dominating on both sides of the floor already, and it seems like the Bucks are just misjumbled. They have no plan right now. Patrick Beverley on Jaylen Brown is like baby food. A little bit of messed up pass there, but that's not on Patrick Beverley. That's not due to his success. Yeah, Xavier Tillman is absolutely fantastic. Being able to guard a bunch of these defenders, and look at him again! Even if you're going to call that a foul, I don't care. He's down there, and Derek White and him are giving him that pressure. He's excelling on this defensive side of the floor, man. Really is. Look at him with that help defense, and still getting up there. Derek White got the foul there, but Tillman being able to just help out in any single way, truly that versatility, truly that help defense, truly just everything he adds is fantastic. Patrick Beverley makes the first free throw here. Let's check and see. We got 18 people currently in the stream. Thank you to everyone that has joined the stream. We greatly appreciate it. If to the 18 people that are here, let's get it going with a little bit of a like spike. If you guys are enjoying this stream, if you guys are having a great time here, make sure to hit that like button so we can get this stream pushed out to as many Boston Celtics fans as possible. We appreciate you guys stopping in here. Appreciate you guys joining. Let us know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section about this game. Derek White with a fantastic attack to the rim and gets fouled, but man, just slippery, slimy. Get in there. He does it all. Tell me one thing that Derek White doesn't do. Tell me one thing that Derek White does not do. Let me know. Of course, coming off his last game on Monday night, triple-double versus the Detroit Pistons. First ever career triple-double here for our boy. He's a big Celtic favorite, as we know. Defending with fouling. Wow. Look at this stat here. I don't know if you guys... Celtics... opponent field goal attempts first, fewest. Opponent field throws made, fewest. Fouls. Okay. Why is it want to make sure that that's working. So make sure we gotta pull that back up. Sorry that that's in the way right now. It should be fixed. There we go. Another great defensive stop there by the Boston Celtics. Derek White bringing the ball up here. Pass to Jaylen Brown, who's been a killer in the first quarter. Tough finish. Misses. But love the aggression. Step up, D. White. Good. Patrick Beverley can take that three all day long. I don't care he made it. He can take that three all day long. Thanasis needs to calm down. Thanasis needs to calm down. He's not seeing this game. He's not seeing the lights in this game unless we're up 40. He needs to calm down. Thank you, T. Snizzle. We appreciate the support always. We know you're a big-time fan of the Celtics stream here. I'm going to turn that off as we're at a commercial break. Shiv Patel says, grow hair. Grow hair where? I'm trying my best. But Derek White growing that hair doesn't need it. All right, let's see. How many people we got in here? 19! Thank you, everybody. To the 19 people that are here, shout out to you guys. Let us know what you guys think about the first quarter down below in the comment section. Give us your thoughts and opinions as well. As much as this is a stream here to watch the game, break down how it is, hear my thoughts and opinions, I want to hear your guys' thoughts too, man. We're a community here. We have everything together here. This is, you know, where we want to build this community. We want to have everybody commuting. We want to have you guys talking. Like I mentioned, if you guys enjoy these types of streams, if you guys enjoy this type of stuff, hit that like button. Make sure to stick around. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new here, this is a perfect place to get Celtics stuff. We do watch-alongs like this for every single Celtics game. So this is the place for you guys. Got another comment here from T. Snizzle. Jaylen Brown isn't having a good layup game right now, but it's only the first quarter. Of course, he needs to, you know, get a little bit better on that as well. I definitely agree. He's been a key factor for the Celtics' success in the first quarter in multiple games since the All-Star break, but having a little bit of a slow start here, definitely. Jason Tatum was on fire, though, for the Celtics, and then they take him out. Kind of a little bit of stagnant in the offense. But Derek White, 9 points. Brown has 5, 1 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. That 3 was huge from him. Everyone's tweeting about Thanasis. Yeah, get Thanasis off my screen. I totally agree. I don't want to see Thanasis out here. Who's checking all the boxes for you? Who's impressing you this game? Tillman is impressing me this game. Really been able to lock down some guys 1 through 5 on the defensive side of the ball tonight and kind of proving to the Celtics that he can fit in. And we have his bird rights, like I've mentioned in the past, which is fantastic. We need to have that because without going over the tax, without messing with our team next year, we can bring him back. He can learn through Al Horford. I'm sure that Al Horford is going to teach him a bunch of stuff, helping with his shot over the summer. And if he can truly develop that, I think that he can be the next Al Horford replacement. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As the Celtics game is getting back, we're sitting at 15 viewers. Let's get the people in here. Let's get everybody riled up. But like I mentioned, we got the game coming back. And we got a cool blue Gatorade. You guys can't see, but Doc is talking to Mike Gorman. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he said that he would give Mike Gorman a ring regardless if the Bucks or Celtics win, which I think is pretty cool. He definitely respects Mike Gorman. I respect Mike Gorman. It's going to be really weird to have no Mike Gorman and obviously, sadly, no Tommy Heinsohn because that's who everyone has basically grown up with the Boston Celtics listening to, watching these games, being from the area. These are the guys you know, so it's just really crazy to see. The game is back. Patrick Beverley's being a menace right now, trying to guard Jason Tatum. Kind of funny. And see him pull out the camera like he did versus the Lakers when he did with the Lakers. Derek White mid-range. Let's go. Derek White, an absolute bucket getter, keeping that hot hand from that Pistons game. 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Just absolutely on fire again. Bobby Portis. Tillman's in his face, though. Like, you have to respect that. You have to respect that. Here we go. Derek White for 3. The hot hand. Rims out. Oof. No Brown on to finish the first quarter as we bring Tatum back here. A nice floater from Damian Lillard over Tillman. Tillman's giving those good contests. He's helping out on that defensive side. They're just attacking him a little bit right here. Mike Ross says peace, or what's up? What's up, Mike Ross? Charles says Johnny Moss and Heinsohn in the 70s. Unfortunately, I wasn't alive in the 70s. I would not know about that. But for me, growing up, these are the guys that I do know, as we just have a big-time three from Peyton Pritchard. Guy, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, he can heat up, go up for 20 points quietly. Just hit another big-time shot for the Celtics. Gallinari's in, looking for a revenge game. Oh, Portis misses a nice board from Pritchard. And a three from Pritchard. Miss. Portis with the rebound. No one there to get the offensive rebound. Patrick Beverley is really, really getting involved in this game. I like the energy he's bringing. Pat Connaughton goes to drive by. Isn't able to. Derek White with the block on Bobby Portis. Jason Tatum misses the three, but he almost had a nice little pause dribble through the legs. Three. Twing, twing. Jason Tatum with some great defense as well on the other side of the ball. Getting that poke, wanting to get his shot back. Here we come. Jason Tatum. Great pass to Tillman in the corner to Derek White. For three. Rims out. Horford unable to get the rebound. As Derek White fouls Damian Lillard. Very frustrated Celtics team here as we get close to the end of the first quarter. Celtics not being able to score as effectively on the offensive side of the ball in the last couple minutes. The Bucks are finding easy baskets. As Damian Lillard tries to get by, awful pass. And the quarter is at an end here. 33-28. The Celtics have a 5-point lead. Not what I would be expecting after, the very big hot start from the Celtics early on. Jason Tatum had, 8 of the Celtics, I believe, first 10 points, which was absolutely ridiculous. But the Celtics cool off a little bit to end the first quarter. The Bucks kind of find their rhythm as they are up 5. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section after that first quarter breakdown. Your guys' first quarter reactions. Some things I would like to see more. Obviously, Derek White is the hot hand. He's kind of keeping up that, three-point shot ability from last game. Just got to keep firing them. The ones he's missing are rimming out. They're really, really close. He's so close to getting those in. I think that he's going to, be able to knock some down to those shots. Al Horford, we haven't really seen take a big step on the offensive side. He's focusing more on the defensive side aspect with Xavier Tillman tonight. So we'll get to see, how they work on that. And Jaylen Brown, when he comes back in, needs to not start excelling. He's been doing solid. He has 5 points, but pick up that speed and attacking the rim. He already got one, free throw opportunity. We need to see some more of that as well. Switching up the tempo of the game. Bucks, Patrick Beverley been able to lock down on the defensive side and be able to keep them in it a little bit here. But we got 17 people in the stream. Thank you to everyone that's tuning into the stream. Got 5 likes. Hit that like button if you guys enjoy the stream. Let's go. We need this, Celtics fans. We need everybody tuning in here, getting pumped up about this game. T. Snizzle says, oh no, Dame time. I'm scared. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, Dame started to heat up a little bit there at the end of the first quarter. The Bucks kind of started to find some ways to get some baskets, with some of the Celtics having a little bit of dysfunctional defense. The Bucks had that a little bit in the first half to the middle of the first quarter, where the Celtics were, trapping them at the half line and being able to get some big stops, which kind of led to a big lead. But now we need to lock back in on that defensive side and clearly get into that defensive mindset. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section as well about that whole Joe Mazzulla, Adam Silver stuff. I don't know if you guys saw, but we did post a video talking about that today. Breaking down how Adam Silver kind of warns Joe Mazzulla on the whole blocking opponents' shots, kind of how he did with Royce O'Neal on the Phoenix Suns. game. Joe Mazzulla said on the 98.5 Sports Hub today that he's not allowed to do that anymore. It's all right. I understand for the safety of the players. Charles kind of made that point when he rambled about it, but at the same time, I really like the mentality. I really like that mindset that Joe Mazzulla has instilled into these guys. We're not going to let anyone mess around with us. We're not going to, take nothing for granted. We're going to go out there, give it our all, and no one's going to take any cheap shots at us from staff to players. And that which truly shows me as, being unified, being a unity of community, and working towards a central goal. And I think that this team has that mentality and has that mental toughness and are bought into that way of doing that. Bought into this way from Joe Mazzulla. And that's what makes me very, very ecstatic to see him being our fantastic leader. For the 15th time in the last 16 games, Boston has scored at least 30 points in the first quarter. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's ridiculous here. But Derek White just coming out on top on both sides of the ball, being so fantastic on defense. He's already got a block, playing great basketball, and then being able to heat up from that 3-point line, being able to be that great offensive creator, proving everybody wrong. The guy that was snubbed off the top 100 list, just absolutely ridiculous here. Celtics are coming back here. If we look at the first quarter stats, Milwaukee 48%, Boston 44%, Celtics 5 for 13 for the Bucks, 4 for 10 from 3. The Celtics have 4 more assists, 11-7, and 6 fast break points compared to the Milwaukee Bucks 0. Like I mentioned, Svi's checking in for the second quarter. All right. You get to see some early Svi action, bringing some shooting to this team as Sam Hauser is obviously out. Celtics want to utilize some of that bench shooting, getting some of that out there. They're going to bring out a guy in Svi who I was very high on at the beginning of the year. I'm not going to lie. I thought he could have been, a nice shooter off the bench. But honestly thought he was going to be what Hauser was, but Hauser kind of took that role from Svi. Svi has a little bit of a tendency to shot chuck, but I understand why, because he's a pure shooter and also he doesn't really get that much time, so he wants to make as much of an impact he can with the Celtics, and I think that's really, really cool to see from a guy. I'd love to see him, with the Celtics long term. Hopefully they get him a ring, and maybe he could be a bench guy for foreseeable future, but we'll have to wait and see. But this game is back, so here we are. We're going to pull up the scoreboard here so you guys can see everything and we can break this down with everybody. So the Celtics are up 5 as they come back. Al Horford with some fantastic defense there. Al Horford is 37 years old. If you were to tell that to somebody, they would think you're crazy. The effort that this guy gives, just his physical ability. We saw him hit 6 threes last game, or 2 games ago versus the Phoenix Suns. 3 games ago, my bad. But just absolutely insane. True definition of a stay ready guy. True definition of the stay ready man mentality. Jason Tatum, absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire tonight. Just another perfect shot. 4 for 7 from the field, 12 points. It's Patrick Beverly. God damn, bro. Hitting the too small. Oh, my God. Luke Cornett is here. Pass back out to Tatum. Pritchard for 3. Yes, sir! Peyton Pritchard! Another 3! It's raining threes here in Boston tonight. It's raining threes! Gallinari gets to the basket by Luke Cornett. Guy not the happiest with the Celtics management. Peyton Pritchard comes in, goes to the rack, too easy. Puts Connaughton on skates. That's something that Peyton Pritchard's really worked on in the second half of this season, is his ability to drive to the rack and finish on some bigger dudes, some bigger guards. And it's really worked for him. It's really helped out his game, not to just be just a spot-up shooter. As Horford with the big block on Middleton, able to get the ball back and get the layup. But, oh my God! As they mess up the score, as you guys can see. I just switched it. And another three from Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's just absolutely on fire tonight. 5 for 8 from the field, 15 points. He's heard all the disrespect on social media. He's ready to come out and ball. No Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's stepping up. He's being the best guy in tonight's game. After Jaylen Brown has had so much success, Jason Tatum takes that night off from Detroit, and he's ready to go. He's fired up. I'm fired up. He's fired up. Six turnovers for the Bucks. Usually the Celtics have some turnovers in the first half, but we're playing pretty solid on that side of the ball. Horford looking for a little post play. Able to pass out to Pritchard. Pritchard doing some dances. Pritchard! Let's go! Stop hating! Stop saying he can't do stuff. This man is amazing. 4 for 5 from the field. 10 points. Able to score at the rack. Able to score from 3. Able to shimmy and size you up. Able to catch and shoot from 3. Pull up from 3. Create his own shot from 3. Do everything you want him to do. Offensive, defensive rebounds. Gets assists. Gets steals. Plays that high energy defense. I'm sick and tired of people saying that this bench is useless. Patrick Beverley makes another layup, and he just too small the whole game, bro. He's got a vendetta against us. A Svi for 3, and that's a pass from Pritchard as well. Like I mentioned, Pritchard has this fantastic playmaking ability. They truly unlocked this year. We've seen it multiple occasions. Him working with Sam Hauser. They've been able to work that, 1-2 punch, being able to work that playmaking ability, finding him out, and just right there, another shooter in Svi Mykhailiuk, open in the corner, waiting for that shot. Pritchard sees him, dimes it, catch and shoot, automatic. I'm sick and tired of all these casual fans. I don't even know if they're Celtics fans. People just on Twitter, just calling out this Celtics team, calling out this Celtics bench, saying they're, not talented. They don't got stars. They don't have this. Sam Hauser is a fantastic 3-and-D wing, and we have seen in the last 2 weeks, or last week in general, him step up fantastically. Versus Portland, career high. Versus Washington before he gets injured, career high. Back-to-back game, basically 2 games in the span of 4 days, or 2 games in 4 games, he had 2 career highs, which is just absolutely fantastic. Almost breaks the Celtics 3-point record. Let's not forget that. Then you have Luke Cornett, who at the beginning of the preseason didn't look that great. Neemias Queta might be able to steal his job, but he's solidified himself as this backup big. He has shown that he can get perfect offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, blocks, being able to shoot threes, being able to score at the basket, being able to catch lobs and throw them down. Absolutely fantastic. And he's such a team-ready guy, such a team-oriented guy. You saw him after Derek White got that triple-double. He was running around like this, having a great time. Those are the guys you want on your squad. Those are the teammates you want to play with. And Peyton Pritchard, like I just have mentioned and just have been screaming about, 4 for 5 from the field already. Fantastic playmaker. Can score at all 3 levels now. He's turning up. That $7.5 million contract is going to be a steal for Peyton Pritchard. I guarantee you that. And people are going to be saying after this playoff series, after this, Peyton Pritchard's actually good. I want Peyton Pritchard. Let's get Peyton Pritchard. But they were all hating on him, all calling him a defensive liability, all calling him all this, calling him all that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like I mentioned, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys do enjoy the stuff like that, make sure to hit the like button. Like I mentioned, we have a Discord linked down below where you guys can interact with a bunch of Celtics fans. I talk in there, my friends talk in there. We have a bunch of Celtics people already in there. If you want to talk about anything Boston Celtics related, you can join and talk to that. Like I mentioned, that's where we're going to be doing our live streams, our radio call-ins. We're going to be starting those up either this week or next week. I will let you guys know. I got to test it out, figure out everything. But once we get those ready to go, those will be a weekly thing where we'll have weekly call-ins where you guys can let us know your thoughts and opinions on the Celtics. I can give you guys my feedback. You guys can express how you feel, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Right now, they're highlighting Peyton Pritchard right now. 12.9 net rating, third in the NBA, trailing teammates with White and Hauser being the first best. Last 6 games, 11.8 points, 5.3 rebounds with 41% shooting from 3 and a plus 72 of a plus minus. Wow. Charles Miller, that was at the old Garden with the hockey floor under it. Okay. I have a feeling you're talking about the old announcers. So we get some good defense from Horford there on Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton, man, a guy who's been plagued with injury for most of this season. Absolutely looking pretty solid for the Bucks tonight. 12 points, 5 for 6 from the field. Hasn't really skipped a beat. Horford for through mid-range. Perfect. And that's another pass from who? Peyton Pritchard. Dude, fantastic playmaker. Wow, both of these teams on fire this quarter. 12 for 13 from the field combined. As we have a missed pass, basically, from Bobby Portis to take it back to Middleton. Horford with some fantastic defense. And Pritchard bringing that energy, driving to the rack, looking for Mihailuk in the corner. Gets him to jump. Another perfect pass from Mihailuk, just perfect team basketball. Swing, swing. Celtics with the 12-point. Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting. Bang! Jason Tatum! Jason Tatum is looking like Ray Allen tonight. The Celtics are looking like Ray Allen. Money. Fantastic defense again. Horford with a fantastic stop. Tatum, look for that 3. Nope. Okay. Tatum. Oh, misses the mid-range there. Great smack out by Mihailuk, even though he's not able to get that rebound. Amelia Samsel show. Okay, there you go. Sorry. Yes, if I accidentally forget to put when the game comes back, I'm gonna be honest. If you tell me that, I can easily do that. Turn the camera. I unfortunately can't live stream the full game. That is not something that I'm able to do. I cannot show the game or else I will get kicked off of YouTube. For a watch-along live stream, we're breaking down the game here, giving my reactions. You guys can watch the game, give your thoughts and reactions. You can see the score here as it's live going on. I give you the updates as it goes, and we know. Hey, we lit, says T Snizzle. Yeah, we lit. We lit over here. Celtics are balling. But yes, unfortunately, cannot turn the camera. You have to see me. You can get the score update from here. You can watch the game and listen along. As Damian Lillard tries to dribble around Al Horford, not able to get by, misses it, and Peyton Pritchard with another defensive rebound, being in the right spot, man. Perfect pass around. Celtics ball movement, even though Luke Cornett doesn't make it. Tatum finding him, and Barrett finding the bright man. We got 15 viewers on the stream, 6 likes. We appreciate everyone that's joined and tuned in to here as the Bucks miss a 3-pointer. Peyton Pritchard for 3 again. Yeah! Peyton Pritchard! He's on fire! We got Pro-Am Peyton Pritchard, and you know Patrick Beverley's talking in his grill, and he's hitting those shots. Celtics almost up 20 in the second quarter after being up 5. Celtics really turning around offensively. Let's go. Patrick Beverley, stop. You know Brizzy's talking that smack on that bench, dude. Yes. Yes. Joe's locked in. It's a party. Peyton Pritchard and Jason Tatum are on fire. They're on fire. Another missed shot from the Bucks here. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Jaylen Brown going to take command here. Force him way down low. Quick out to Porzingis. Miss Pritchard fighting for the offensive rebound. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Peyton Pritchard bringing that effort, bringing that energy. He's 6'1", 6'2", fighting for an offensive rebound with Brook Lopez. Stop hating on this man. Stop saying that he's not that great of a point guard. Stop saying we need all these other pieces, because Peyton Pritchard is here. He does everything. Jaylen Brown, great pass. Look for Pritchard in that corner. Come on, backdoor cut. Nope. Weird. Porzingis has to get a shot up. That was a struggle right there. But they fake for it. Brook Lopez clank, and Pritchard a defensive rebound in the right spot, right time. Peyton Pritchard having a fantastic game. This is absolutely amazing. T. Snizzle. Who you think is going to win? The Celtics, of course. Up almost 20 points in the second quarter. Up 5 at the first. We've been erupting on offense, like T. Snizzle says. The Bucks are getting toasted by a bench player. Exactly. A bench player that if you go on Twitter and you look up, Milwaukee Bucks fans will hate on. They'll snap on him. They're going to call Peyton Pritchard this defensive liability. They're going to go out there and say, oh, he can barely shoot. Look at his plus minuses. I saw someone out today comment about Peyton Pritchard. Oh, he's only averaging 6 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, bro. It's not like he's doing anything great. Yeah, that's called a box score watcher. Like, that's a clear definition of what you are. Watch the games. Watch the intangibles. There's so much that you don't see from watching the box score, from not watching the game, that it's absolutely ridiculous. And some of these people just need to be humbled, man. It's crazy. I can't take it for granted how people don't realize that. Like I mentioned, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that like button. We're going to spam one here right now. We got a like spike here, so if you are new, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure to hit that like button for the stream so we can get more and more Celtics fans into the stream. We've had a total of almost 200 people in this stream, which is absolutely fantastic. We're not even at halftime yet, and this was around where we were for the last live stream. So again, everybody that's come out, everybody that's been tuning in, we thank you guys. We appreciate it. Hit that like button. We do appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts down below as well. These things, are we gonna win? They trash. Exactly. Barring no fourth quarter comeback, barring no third quarter collapse like we've seen in the past, we got this. Have you been at a Boston game? I have, Amelia. I live in Massachusetts, so I do, I've been able to go to the games. This season, I've been to 2 games so far. I went to the Cleveland Cavaliers game, in which Darius Garland got hurt. The Boston Celtics were able to come out victorious on that one. And I also went to a game versus the Indiana Pacers, which was the Celtics franchise record for most points scored, where they won by 51 points. So I did get to see some good games. Luckily, I get to go at least once a year, which is super great. I have a fantastic family that loves basketball, so they want to go see the games as much as I do. But I like to try to go to as many games as possible, and hopefully one day be able to have a media pass and work with the Boston Celtics, or be able to interview players and write articles and do stuff like that, so I can bring more content to you guys and give you guys more of a diverse stuff, and have you guys get more inside detail with the Boston Celtics. That's my ultimate goal here. That's what we want to try to push, and we can only do that with your guys' support, your guys' admiration, you guys, coming supporting these live streams, coming out and liking the videos, coming out and hitting that subscribe button when you guys see our videos pop up, hitting that like button when you guys see that. It does so much for us, and you guys, we can't do it without you guys. So that's the main thing. There's no me without you. I appreciate you all. As we come back, pull up the score here. I did remember to pull it up right now. for you guys. Sorry, grabbing my drink here. A little bit thirsty, but Tatum on Lillard, misses. Derek White now on Damian. Oh, nope. Jaylen Brown's taking that mission. He wants that. Jaylen Brown wants Damian Lillard on him the whole game. Okay. Brooks able to, force his way into Derek White and call himself a foul as Thanasis gets up from the bench and does the only standing that he'll ever do this whole game. But yeah, Peyton Pritchard in his bag. Peyton Pritchard has more assists than the Bucks. And everybody's loved Peyton Pritchard. You can't tell me that someone on this team, everybody in this building loves Pritchard. I personally love him. Like I mentioned, I had him as 6 Man of the Year candidate at the start of the year, which was a little too high. But fortunately, if you hear my dog, I am really sorry. Hoping you can't, but if you can't hear my dog, again, I am really sorry. Derek White goes to attack the rim. I know. Porzingis! With a nice slam. Yeah, the Bucks got no problems to solve this Celtics offense. They can't solve it. Little malfunction there for Jay Crowder, a wide open three, but the Bucks can't stop us at all. They have no solutions for us. 10-15 from the field this quarter. Bucks shooting 50%, so very good offensive quarters from both teams, but the Celtics just really unstoppable. Another foul there from Jay Crowder as he wants to complain and throw a little hissy fit at the referee. And O'Shea Brissett looks scared as he's clapping about it. Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, man, just does so much. Adds so much versatility to this team. Adds just a dynamic player. Paint presence, shot blocking and rim protection, and being able to be a knockdown three-point shooter. What more can you ask for from a 7'3" guy that's, in his career, I'm not going to lie, he's had some, great moments, but really truly unlocking himself as this third option for the Celtics team, having one of his best seasons in the NBA. Jason Tatum's at the line. The money line spread is 16.5. The money line is minus 3,000 for the Celtics at the moment. Doc Rivers trying to figure out some solutions with the officials here, but Whit Grusbeck all smiles tonight, like we are here at Celtics Digest with this, big win almost. You already know the Bucks fans are going to be like, oh, we blew you out at halftime last time we played when we had Giannis. We didn't have Giannis tonight. But then you just say what happened in November, and then they shut up and they don't say anything. So it's kind of funny. Okay. Damian Lillard just wants to run into Kristaps Porzingis' back. Sounds fine with me. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's like, all right, keep that intensity. It's because Damian Lillard doesn't want to see Jaylen Brown because he already knows that he's going to get clamped up, so he has to get by him. And once he does, he's just going to attack full speed. It's the only way he can score. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. $17 people in the stream. Thank you to the 17 people. We've been at 10, 15, 17. Let's try to get this up to 20. By halftime, I want to get this up to 20. Let's get this up to 20 people. Come on, everybody. Hit that like button if you enjoy. I see the likes going off. Let's get a little bit of a like spike. Let's get everybody enjoying the chat here. Come on. You excited about this Celtics win as much as I am? Hit that like button. We have 15 points. We want to get that like button juicing. Someone's spamming that like button. I can see it. I appreciate it. Every time I ask to spam the like button, some people leave. It's sad. You want to show your support, and then nice pass from Tatum to Brown, but nope, unfortunately. Yeah, we got those likes going. Everybody, we get those likes going. We got a like spike. We got the Mike and Nikes with the like spike. I don't know. I'm just vibing over here. We got the fire because the Celtics are heating up and the Bucks are not heating nothing. Porzingis in the paint. Barbecue chicken. Brook Lopez for 3. Damn. Bucks have been able to hit some of their threes tonight. I ain't going to lie. Started off pretty hot from 3. Cool down a little bit, but Brook right there. 6 for 14. Celtics 10 for 19. Just absolutely ridiculous numbers there. Both teams close to 50%. Porzingis for 3. Oh, miss. Horford guarding Lillard. Oh, there we go. All right, let's lock back in. It's a 10-point game. We almost had it at 20. Let's lock back in on that defensive side. The Bucks have been on a little bit of a run here. Is that okay? Kristaps Porzingis gets fouled. Peyton Pritchard just doing everything for the Celtics tonight. Rebounding, assisting, shooting, doing it all. Another rebound for him there. I get really confused. I'm not going to lie. I think that's AJ Green, right? On the Milwaukee Bucks from northern Iowa. I also know there's I think there's another AJ Green. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get confused with the Greens, the AJs, the Adrians, the Griffins. All the names, they all confuse me. As Bobby Portis checks in for him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think that's his last name is Green, so it must be AJ Green. Must be. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What are you guys feeling about this first half, this second quarter? The Celtics are up 11 currently. 8 for 10 from their free throws. Milwaukee Bucks are perfect. Great defense by Porzingis there on Damian Lillard. Nothing you can do. We got one from Porzingis owns Lopez. Damn, Tingus Pingus with the throwdown. And we need to close out this second strong. Exactly, JoJo. Just had another big-time shot there. Jason Tatum, 21 points. Damian Lillard goes for that 3. Misses. Gets fouled or illegal screen Brook Lopez. There we go. That's what we like to see. How do we feel about Mike's final season, says Martin. Fortunately, I'm very, very devastated that it's going to be Mike's final season. I've mentioned that I've yet to watch basketball without Mike, so it's going to be very, very weird. But Scal and Drew, I think, are going to do a fantastic job. They've already looked great as Jaylen Brown does another fantastic drive to the rack, gets the foul. Chris Middleton looks hurt. Have I met Jason Tatum? No, I have not met Jason Tatum. I would love to meet Jason Tatum. That would be a dream come true, something wonderful that I could experience, but unfortunately I have not. Like I mentioned, thank you to everyone that has contributed to the chat. We have JoJo, T. Snizzle, Amelia, Martin, Charles Miller, Shiv Patel, Mavericks Digest, even Live Gun was in here for a little bit. I don't know if everyone's still here, but like I mentioned, thank you to everyone that, is tuned in, checked in, dropped their thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. We always appreciate it. JoJo, I was going to bring your comment up, but it got deleted, unfortunately. Got 13 people in the stream. Thank you to the 13 people here. But yeah, we've been fluctuating from 10, 15, gotten close to 20. Really close. I think with highest we might have had 17, 18. But like I mentioned, we're fluctuating between that 10 to 20 mark. So again, I appreciate everyone that's tuned in. We've had over 200 unique viewers here, so I do appreciate it. No problem. Thanks, T. Snizzle. Like I mentioned, man, we appreciate you so much, man, for always being here, always checking out these live streams, watching these games alongside with us. It means the world. JoJo says you like Scal and Drew. I like Scal and Drew as well, man. They do a fantastic job. That's why I have the NBC Sports Boston broadcast on compared to the ESPN one. Even though I'm not listening to it, I'd rather still support NBC Sports Boston, still support the boys, still give our hometown culture their love. You sorry you mistyped? No worries. I saw the mistype when I was a little confused. I was trying to click it and then it got deleted. So I was like, Jaylen Brown misses a free throw there. Tatum with the foul on Chris Middleton. Celtics taking that lead back up to 12 with 1:03 left. Did anyone expect this Peyton Pritchard explosion tonight? I personally didn't. I'm happy that we get to see it, but I was not expecting that. He's been on fire. Chris Middleton, 12 points. Doc is complaining. Doc is complaining. I'm glad that Doc said he was going to give Mike a ring, though. Even if the Bucks win, I don't think that the Bucks are going to win. I feel confident that we're coming out the East, but if by chance some miraculous thing happens, he's got the respect of Doc. Horford, great. Ooh, great pass opportunity, but great drawing of all the Bucks. Missed opportunity from Bobby Portis. Celtics not able to get that rebound. Tatum, fantastic defense on Portis again. Really slapping the ball, playing great defense are both the Jays tonight. Jaylen Brown, soft little roll. A soft little roll. Keeps this alive as he makes the bucket. Up to 16 people in here. Thank you, everyone, again. Like we mentioned, 220 unique viewers. We're getting everybody live. We're getting everybody pumped up. Celtics are coming out great. They're playing fantastic. This is really, really a great thing to see. Everybody tuning in, everybody supporting. We love you. We appreciate you. I really do appreciate every single one of you that's here. And even if you tuned in for 5 minutes, even if you're watching after, like I mentioned, I do appreciate it. If you guys want to see more streams like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button as we, want to be able to push as much Celtics content as you guys can. We got the community page popping too. Don't know how many of you guys really do pay attention to that, but if you do, we usually have a poll every single day doing all that, and it will be amazing. Got a comment here from JoJo. Did you hear about Amina Smith leaving for ESPN? I did. I did see that today. I saw that before the game. She gave her, goodbye messages. I did not know she was leaving for ESPN, and that's really good for her, honestly. She, in my personal opinion, has done a fantastic job for the Boston Celtics doing that pregame, whether she's working with, Chris Forsberg, whether she's working with Eddie House, rather if she's working with Brian Scalabrine, and I think she's done a fantastic job. T. Snizzle says small PP is a bucket and that he liked. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Like I mentioned, you're one of our biggest supporters. We can't thank you enough for tuning into all these live streams. As Tatum, oh my god, Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, slippery, slimy, like a snake for the jelly. Ooh. Mike Ross giving us so much love. Thank you, Mike Ross. Again, we appreciate you. We thank you for tuning out. JoJo, I wonder how this game would be going if Giannis was playing. I think that Tillman and Al Horford would be locked in on that defensive side. And maybe a little bit of a difference maker, but the Celtics came out really strong in that first half. Second quarter, really, really strong. Keeping that lead, almost had that 20-point lead at one point. Derek White is doing fantastic, 11 points and balling out. No problem, T. Snizzle. Catch you after halftime, man. Again, greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Amelia says we're so close to 20 people. Thank you. Like I said, if you guys enjoy the stream, if you guys enjoy stuff like this, make sure to hit that like button. Currently, we're at 16 viewers. Hopefully, after the halftime, when everyone comes back, when the game is back on, we can get that live stream number up to 20, and we would be absolutely ecstatic to have you guys alongside with us. Let's see. I'm gonna get this all good and good, right? Let's see how this will look. Okay, so if I bring this right, I want to show you guys something. I want to see if this works. Okay. So if I do this, perfect. I'll have to, edit it once we get it back, but we're gonna show you guys the box score as best as we can for this, Celtics box score. Let's pull up the box score for you guys so you guys can see how we are doing. Celtics are up 13 at halftime, 69-56 from the Celtics standpoint here. Let's, enlarge that a little. Oh, no. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but as you guys can see, Porzingis, 15 minutes, 9 points, 1 rebound. Jason Tatum, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Al Horford, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Jaylen Brown, only 8 points. White, 11, and Pritchard, 13. Those are the, I would say, main contributors for this bench unit so far for this Celtics game. I really like how Peyton Pritchard has been playing for this squad tonight. Truly has turned up for this Celtics team and is, doing fantastic. JoJo, common Celtics got this in the bag. Score review while halftime? Exactly. That's what I tried to do my best. Like I said, I'm going to have to get more comfortable with this. The streams are only going to get better the more and more you guys come in, the more and more you guys pay attention, the more I can practice, the more I can get more comfortable. The streams are just going to get better and better for you guys. I'm going to try to do my best to be able to do that for everybody. Got him. Yep, bet. Got you, JoJo. Tried to do my best. 69 from Jimmy J, 68 from JoJo. Bucks defensive liabilities everywhere. Exactly, Jimmy J. That's what I've noticed in tonight's game. The Celtics have been able to score at any level. They want to get at the rack. We've seen Kristaps Porzingis. We've seen Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown, really not that much, but Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford, they've been able to hit their mid-rangers. They've been able to attack the rim with floaters. But the Celtics have really excelled from this three-point game, as the Bucks have been playing a little bit of bad defense. We've seen them let Derek White step into a bunch of shots. Peyton Pritchard, who they're highlighting right now, having a fantastic halftime. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 13 points, 5 for 7 from the field goal. Really cooking it up and showing that he belongs with his squad. There's a lot of people that were doubting Peyton Pritchard as well for our playoff roster, playoff ability, saying 7th, 8th man. Oh, he's not, doesn't deserve any run. This guy is a clear hooper, clear scorer. Obviously in the Pro-Am and in that stuff, we've seen him, drop 82, 70 before. He can do these things if he gets his heat check right, and he hasn't been able to have, the most productive season from shooting numbers and shooting ability. But in games like this, when you truly need him and he comes out, he does it. And right there, we just saw a fantastic play from the stream here, watching Xavier Tillman playing some fantastic defense as well, being able to step up, guard Damian Lillard, being able to step up, guard, 2 through 5 basically tonight for this team. Really, really amazing. JoJo, Tatum is key. Tatum is key. Tatum and Brown ultimately unlock this team, get this team these W's. Yeah, Drew Holiday stepping up and, playing great defensively even though he's not playing tonight helps. Kristaps Porzingis being that great versatile big, being able to have that key player work in the post obviously works. But the Jays need to be locked on both sides of the floor for the Celtics to even attempt to be winning a championship, even make it to the finals. And we've seen in tonight's matchup, Jason Tatum be absolutely on both sides of the ball, and Jaylen Brown stopping Damian Lillard at the best of his ability. Yeah, Jaylen Brown might not be having the best offensive game tonight. 8 points, he usually has 18 by halftime at post-All-Star break. But he's allowed to have some of those inefficient games once in a while as long as other players are heating up. And guys like Derek White and Peyton Pritchard still have that hot hand, combining for 24 points. Got another comment here from Josh Crampton, another big supporter of the Celtics Digest. We appreciate you always for joining the Celtics Digest community. We see you in the streams. We see you on our comments. Like I mentioned, we appreciate you. But he says, Peyton Pritchard extension is clearly worth it. And that's something that I just got to hammer on a little bit more here as we're talking about Peyton Pritchard, because he is 1,000% correct. That contract, $7.5 million up to $9 million, $9.5 as it keeps going on, is going to be a steal with this new CBA. And even though it could be a movable contract for the future for the Celtics if, things don't really work out, the Celtics, if they can keep him on this deal, make sure he stays long-term, have him be that, 6th man of the year, spark plug, offensive guy off this bench with Sam Hauser, it's just going to create so much more opportunities for the Celtics offensively and help out guys like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all of that of the above. JoJo says, for real, man. Yeah, exactly. He's been our key difference maker for this Celtics team this year. Has been Peyton Pritchard. He's been an absolute X factor for this bench unit. And in recent games, he's really recently stepped up. Same thing alongside some other guys, like I mentioned. Al Horford has stepped up tremendously for this Celtics squad. True definition of a stay-ready guy is Al Horford, a guy who could be a starter in this league, but he takes that role of being a veteran. I'll play that six-man role. Don't worry. We're going to get everything done. We're going to win for this team. We're going to do everything for the team. And, again, just does it always. C should take care of their free throws. If JT, JB, and KP didn't split their free throws, we would be up by 16. Exactly, Live Gun. That's something I've harped on in a bunch of our post-game videos and a bunch of our post-game analysis. That is one thing that the Celtics do need to work on, because when we get closer to this playoffs, when we, are going to be competing against these high-level teams, they're going to look to foul us, or if the Celtics have a big game from Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, and they're going for an and one, trying to get a layup with a finish to get the extra free throw, they're going to have to be able to hit those insurance free throws, because if not, it may cost us a game in a series, or possibly could even cost us a series as a whole. Some of these other teams have been really, really locked down and, have hammered home hitting those free throws, and the Celtics are desperately a team that needs to work on it. Sometimes we've seen them, shoot 100%. Sometimes we've seen them look in stretches like they've been successful at it. But recently, for the Boston Celtics, it has been one of our issues, and it's definitely something that we need to work on. Here's Amina talking about Isaiah Thomas. I forgot Isaiah Thomas has got his first game tonight for the Phoenix Suns. I'm absolutely ecstatic, if you guys do not know. I actually like the Phoenix Suns. So, even though I'm a Celtics fan, I do like the Phoenix Suns. So, I think that it's very cool that Isaiah Thomas is able to play over there, be able to get a shot in the NBA. I kind of want to check. They play at 10. Okay, awesome. That's actually perfect. I can be able to watch that after I finish up all of this. We can get that ready to go, and it'll be fantastic. Hopefully he gets some playing time. Hopefully he gets some run. As an ex-Celtics fan, we want to see that. No, even if he played on the Lakers or the Warriors, one of my least favorite teams, I'd still, be rooting for Isaiah Thomas. We want to see him. Like I mentioned, streams had over 260 views. Last stream, we got 300 views in total. Today, we're only 40 views off from hitting that, and we're only at halftime, which just goes to show you these streams are going to get better in quality. They're going to get better in production, and they're just going to have more and more people in here every single time we continue to do a live stream. So like I mentioned, guys, if you guys enjoy these live streams, if you enjoy stuff like this, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at Celtics Digest YT. I'm going to be honest with you. The Twitter is not up to date all the time. I try to retweet stuff, try to keep up to date, try to give my opinions. Trying to manage a stream, trying to manage a chat, and trying to manage a Twitter all at the same time is definitely going to be difficult and tough. But I will definitely be doing some polls over there, trying to branch out to the community, trying to expand our community on Twitter as well is something that we desperately want to work on. And we also want to, kind of work on our Discord community as well. If you guys don't know, there's a Digest Media Discord, which has been linked in our video descriptions. We have posted on our community page. So if you do want to check that out, make sure to go to the description, check out the community page there. But you guys can check out the Discord. You can talk to other Celtics fans, talk to other fans of other teams. We have the Raptors in there. We have the Mavericks in there from our other Digest Media channels. So if you guys are interested in those teams or just feel like talking about basketball, about the Raptors or about the Mavericks, you guys can join that. That's also what we'll be doing our radio call-in streams. So like I've mentioned, we're going to be doing some radio call-ins shortly. We're going to be testing out, figuring all that out. We might do it this week. We might start next week. I'll keep you guys updated, obviously, with a day or two in advance of how it's going to look. But basically, you join the Discord, you get to do a little call-in, get to give us your thoughts and opinions on the Boston Celtics. Let us know how you truly feel, and I give you my thoughts and opinions about your reactions. A little bit better, kind of better than reaction to comments and stuff like that. Even though I do love your guys' comments, I do love reading them, I do love reacting to them. I've tried to keep up with them more and more often. We do the comment of the day now at the end of the video. So like I mentioned, if you do enjoy the videos, if you do enjoy stuff like that, make sure to leave a comment because you could be featured for comment of the day and get a quick shout out. Thank you to everyone as always. Like I mentioned, our video today did absolutely fantastic. Got over 3,000 views. So thank you to everyone that's, if you haven't checked that video out, we talked about Adam Silver sending a warning about Joe Mazzulla, attempting to block some of these shots. We also talked about Namus Keita update, how he possibly, Joe Mazzulla has been keeping an eye on him. He got some warm-ups today, so maybe we'll see him tonight. But Joe Mazzulla is definitely keeping an eye on him. And since Brad Stevens has been patient, I'm not going to lie, I think he's going to be the 15th roster man. I think that the Celtics are just waiting on that insurance, waiting to have that big man depth. They'll sign him on the last day of the season, maybe even a couple days before that, to ensure that he can play with the squad some of these, end of the season games in the beginning of April, which would be huge. But yeah, I'm very, very ecstatic to see what the Celtics do with that final roster spot. Ecstatic to see how the Celtics, do good in the playoffs. And like I mentioned, we're going to be having watch-along streams for the playoffs. We're going to be having watch-along. We're going to be having, those breakdown radio call-in streams during the playoffs. And if there's any other type of live stream, any other type of, interactive way that you guys would love to have some Celtics content, let me know in the Discord. Let me know down in the comment section, because there's things that we can improvise and provide to give you guys that you guys might not see, or an idea that you guys might like. That's something we can try to bring to life here on Celtics Digest and, make it our own and have that here for you guys. So like I mentioned, if you guys have any ideas, if you guys think anything cool to talk about for Celtics media, Celtics Digest, anything like that, join the Discord. Let us know in the comment section, because we'd greatly appreciate it. Like I mentioned, halftime should be up almost soon, I believe. Hoping it is, at least. So we can get this, ramp back up here. We can get everybody, kind of engaged and ready to go over here. Like I mentioned, I've kind of been failing on the Twitter sphere over here for the last couple hours. I'll go on there after the game. I'll go into the community. We are in a Celtics community on Twitter, which is really, really cool. So if you guys aren't in that Celtics community, you might to hear us speak in a space or something like that. I think that would be really, really fun for all of us. Really, really cool. Just stuff to add, trying to, have everybody enjoy Celtics content, trying to have everybody here and enjoying stuff is what we want. You guys want to break down anything else, talk about anything else, let us know down in the comment section. Doesn't even have to be about Boston Celtics. Doesn't even have to be about any of that content. We can talk about whatever. We can talk about Pokemon. We can talk about Star Wars. We can talk about whatever. We're at halftime. We're just enjoying ourselves, having a good time. Hopefully this halftime, Celtics come out hot, able to, hit the shots that they were hitting in the first half, able to keep this momentum riding. Look, we're trying to keep this momentum riding with you guys. 11 likes, 12 viewers, 275 people. Yeah, that's what we love to see. Like I mentioned, we had 300 viewers in our last stream in total, and we're almost have hit that 300 mark in total with you guys tonight by halftime, which is just, again, another crazy thing to see, another blessing by you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that's, enjoyed themselves. Again, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, even if you're here for 30 seconds. We appreciate everyone that has come out and shown us love tonight. Okay, we got this back up. I will adjust it to get the score, because I did adjust it for the I did adjust it for the box score, so we will have to adjust it for you guys. But there we go. Make it a little bit bigger too if you guys want. I think that's fine, right? And on our way, the Bucks get an early through from Malik Beasley. Like we mentioned, we are back. If you guys are here, make sure to hit that like button if you guys are enjoying the stream. Let's spam that like button for a great third quarter from this Boston Celtics squad, as we want to see them heat up against this Milwaukee Bucks team. No Giannis Antetokounmpo, but it's A-okay. Jaylen Brown, first shot, and it's a make in the mid-range. He's ready to lock down Damian Lillard already. Wow. T-Snizzle's back. All right, we're back. We're back. Let's go, T-Snizzle. Let's get that love in here. Let's go as the Bucks hit another three. Oh, Damian Lillard. Got to maintain this lead. Can't let it get under 5 or 6. Excuse me. Porzingis with a great shot. Porzingis keeping us alive. Him and Brown been that great 1-2 dynamic duo. Dame for 3. Dame's got a hot hand. Even Brown's trying to contest, and he's still making them. Like we mentioned, we want to get the stream to 20 viewers by the end of it tonight. We want to see if we can hit 20. I'm going to be checking back and forth. If we hit over 20 viewers, let us know down below in the comment section because we'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get that like button spammed. Let's get everything rolling as we want a big Celtics W. I want to look and see because we did ask at the beginning of the stream our score predictions here. And I do know that Charles Miller did leave us a score prediction. He said 110-99 Celtics. So we're going to keep an eye on that as we get closer and closer to the end of the finish here because we might see an actual correct score prediction, which would be absolutely insane. Celtics try to play some good defense on Damian Lillard. And Beasley. Not a good look. Celtics have hit no threes. I don't think they've attempted any, as the Bucks have attempted 4 and have made all 4. Kristaps Porzingis gets fouled there from Jay Crowder. T-Snizzle says, OMG, Dame can't miss. He just hit a logo 3. Yeah. Dame is on fire to start the third quarter. This is not what Celtics fans want. We need to be a little bit better on our defense, be a little bit tighter on the perimeter, being able to do that. But again, Payne Pritchard, man. Absolutely fantastic. Jaylen Brown out from behind the screen with the 3. Let's go. Both teams have yet to miss. Really started off both quarters, the second and the third, hot. Celtics have started all 3 off hot, but both teams in the second and the third. So we have another illegal screen here from Brook Lopez as the Bucks are not happy about that at all. Brook looks absolutely frustrated like he should be. But it's been, I mean, it is a moving screen. Derek White's trying to run, like, he's moving as Derek White's running into him. So it's not the wrong call, but he definitely has had some bad ones. 10 turnovers to the Celtics 4. Jaylen Brown for 3 again. Misses, but Porzingis gets the tap, and Brown gets his own basically rebound because he chases for it. After Porzingis taps it to him. Brown with another tween down below on the baseline with an easy left-hand finish as he claps and gets ready to guard Damian Lillard. Oh, jump, yup. Get in Brooks' face. Rattle him, Tatum. As Tatum gets that block. All ball. T-Snizzle, I better not see Twitter crucify him about his left hand ever again. And if you see anybody crucifying him about his left hand, it's probably a Lakers fan that's very salty and they just don't know because Jaylen Brown has really, and I say really, worked on every facet of the game that he's been criticized on. Turnovers has worked on it. Efficiency has worked on it. Three-point shot has worked on it. Left hand has worked on it. Dribbling has worked on it. This man is just a different breed. Another mid-range from Brown as it misses. Hits the back iron. Middleton goes down again, bro. Like, what is going on with this Bucks team? We're going to call that like a chop or something? Okay. Porzingis ran into his hip, but Middleton seems to be a little bit older. That's like you mentioned, we got 12 people in here. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in the stream. We appreciate everybody that has been here. Thank you guys so much. make that a little bit bigger for you guys. Give you guys a little bit of a better. Jason Tatum. Dude, the officiating in this game is kind of crazy. You only score the score, says Baller Twins. Yes, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to show the game. If I show the game, I'm not going to be able to stream here. Therefore, we have the score here. You guys can see the score. You guys can see how the game's going. You guys can hear my reactions, obviously, as the game goes on. You guys can also, listen to the game while you drive, listen to the game while you watch, do whatever. This is just to give my reactions and my opinions while I watch the game. And you guys can, watch the game alongside with me. We can have some fun. We can enjoy the game together. Celtics playing some solid defense here in the last couple minutes. Up 10 points. Tatum's trying to get a steal on Middleton. Middleton post fade, and he makes it. Unfortunate for the Celtics. Derek White for 3! Hot hand, Derek White. He's got that hot hand. Jaylen Brown playing fantastic defense as well, marking up with Damian Lillard at the half court. As Damian tries to, shoot it over him. Domantas Sabonis just recorded a triple-double in 26 minutes. Some NBA news if you're not watching that game, but that's just ridiculous. Here we are. Jaylen Brown. Pass back to Horford. Horford for 3. Yes, sir! Horford time! You need a timeout. You need a timeout. Milwaukee not able to stop us offensively. No Giannis Antetokounmpo. No problem. Said the Boston Celtics, as White and Horford share a pair of trays to end out that little run there. Celtics really bouncing back after the Bucks, cut it down a little bit. The Celtics have been able to do that tonight. The Bucks have, really been able to contribute, help out, kind of cut back some of these leads. But the Celtics been able to respond in every single way. Being able to hit big-time threes, being able to attack that rim. We already saw with Jaylen Brown and Porzingis them dominating down low in the first couple minutes of the third quarter. That's what you love to see. And them just, stepping up big for the Celtics squad is what we want. Woo! We hit over 300 views, like I mentioned. We hit 300 views in last stream just in total. So the fact that we've hit over 300 views, the game's not even over. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. If you guys do enjoy, remember to hit that like button. Remember show your guys' support. As we're trying to, get as many people as we can here into these Celtics Digest live streams. We'll be doing watch-alongs throughout the whole season, like I mentioned. We're doing them now, for the playoffs, anytime. As long as I give you a heads up that I'm not doing a live stream like I did versus the Washington Wizards, there'll be a live stream for a Celtics game. And you guys know the place to tune in. If you can't find a live stream anywhere else, this is the home for you guys. We try to bring the best Boston Celtics content. T-Snizzle. So that I remember beginning of the season, people were gassed up by the Bucks because they have Giannis and Dame. They actually got worse. Exactly. I also believe that it's kind of not really worked out with Middleton and Lopez. Lopez having a big year last year, being a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, commanded a lot of people wanting him, especially the Houston Rockets. They were a team that wanted to offer him a lot of money. Who knows if it was rumors or not to increase the prices with the Bucks, but desperately, not wanting to lose him and not wanting to lose Chris Middleton for basically nothing and not being able to do sign-in trades with them were big contributors to that. Also, losing that defense from Drew Holiday has clearly been detriment. Obviously, they needed some more offensive peel. They needed some dynamic offense. Adding Damian Lillard is going to do that, but his inconsistencies up and down throughout the year haven't been that great. And like we mentioned, Middleton, pretty good on the offensive side of the ball. Not their greatest defender. Has lost a little bit of a step. Has had some injury history the last couple of games, and this year and into last year hasn't been fully 100%. And Brook Lopez has been solid for this team this year, but not, again, up to that Defensive Player of the Year candidacy that he was having last season. So both of those guys taking a little bit step back on their impact and making massive contract payments has allowed this Bucks team not been able to make moves and find out ways to fluctuate this roster. I truly think next year they're going to try to find ways, if they don't succeed, obviously, to reshape and retool this team to benefit Giannis and Damian Lillard a little bit more. But them being able to, not get this deal done until late into the offseason definitely didn't work out for them. But like we said, we'll bring back here the score. Celtics on an 11-2 run after the Bucks made it, pretty close of 5. Damian Lillard for 3 again, missed. Porzingis playing some fantastic defense, but Derek White with a perfect tip rebound. Even our guards get rebounds. Pritchard, White, they always fight for that. Porzingis gets fouled and held by Middleton. Middleton unable to basically stop him, basically unable to control him. Let's get this stream going. Come on, everybody. We've got 11 likes in here. If you guys are new here, hit that like button. We have 14 concurrent viewers. We want to hit 20. That's our goal by the end of the stream tonight. We want to hit 20. So if we can get 20 people in here, again, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you guys look down below in the comment section, you guys see if we get 20 people in here. Let me know, because that's our goal tonight. We want to get 20 people in here. We want to have at least 20 people watching the stream at once. So then you guys can keep pushing this. We can keep getting this narrative out. We can keep having people join us for these watch-alongs, because I personally really like doing them. I think they're super fun. I think we can have some great interactions here with everybody. Damian Lillard gets to the rack with ease there by the Celtics. Nice pass, nice ball movement from the Celtics here. Porzingis with the fakes on Lopez. Gets the foul. There we go, Porzingis. There we go. Let's go, Porzingis. We need that. Big time tings from Dingus Bingus. Big time tings. We need some big time tings. Free throw is made from Porzingis. Something that we desperately need. Gallinari is checking back in. Apparently the Celtics didn't even contact Gallo about being a potential final roster spot. I saw that today. There were 6 or 7 teams that wanted him, and the Celtics weren't one of them, which I don't know. Maybe the bridge was really sour after us trading him for Kristaps Porzingis, even though he had to be included because he was one of the only movable contracts we had. But maybe that's what did the deal for him, because we didn't even attempt to, and I find that a little bit ridiculous. I think we should have. Come on, guys. If Damian Lillard's going to do that, someone's got to box out Bobby. That's a miscommunication there on the defensive side. Come on, guys. As Brown goes to attack, Porzingis tries to catch a lob. Got hit in the face there, but no foul call. Pass to Beasley at 3. Missed, but Brown tries to come over. Portis with the rebound. Missoula's clapping a bit. We got the 12-point lead. No need for a timeout right now, but might be needing to look for one soon. 6 offensive rebounds compared to the Celtics' 4, which not that great. Porzingis for 3, misses. Portis. Excuse me, sorry. So we got a timeout here. Looks like Joe is not happy with what he's seeing. So Joe's going to take a timeout. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, like I mentioned. Besides this just being a watch-along stream, this is where you guys can share your thoughts and opinions as well. Drop down what you guys are thinking. Drop what you guys are feeling about this game. And like I mentioned, join the Discord if you haven't yet. It's where we interact with everybody from Boston Celtics, get everybody chatting up, having a good time. Let me see if anybody's been joining the Discord lately. We've gotten some people to join. Obviously, there's a bunch of other, digest media people in there from other channels. But again, if you guys enjoy the Celtics, if you guys enjoy that type of stuff, really, really come join us in the Celtics Discord, because we could have some great talks about basketball, great interactions, everything. We're here at commercial. See any comments? No comments. Okay. Like I mentioned, let me know you. Oh, oopsies. I can hit that for you guys. I can turn it off. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think down below. If there's anything that you guys enjoy, anything you guys are having fun with, anything you guys want to see here on Celtics Digest, let me know. If there's any cool live streams, any cool types of videos, any kind of cool topics or players you'd like me to explore, let us know down below. We're trying to bring the best Celtics content, the most Celtics content. We want to be here for you guys. You know what I mean? We do everything for you. So we want to make sure that we can build that community. We can build everybody up here. Have a great time with everybody while we watch these games. Make sure we can keep people entertained. Make sure we can get people, sticking with us, because Celtics have been on fire tonight. Like this is showing. They truly have a little bit of some defensive missteps here and there, some offensive miscues. But Tatum started off the game electric. Kristaps Porzingis as well. Derek White keeping that hot hand, 11 points basically in the first quarter, shooting 10. I think he was 4 for 5. And then Peyton Pritchard, 13 at halftime. You haven't been able to see him get any minutes here in the second half, but I'm hoping. It was really cooking up for us in that first half. They were disrespecting him. Patrick Beverley was leaving him wide open. He did not want that. He was called too little one time, and he said, nope. This ain't happening to me. I might have to crack open the Coca-Cola soon. I'm getting tired. I'm going to need the caffeine. I'm yawning over here. I can't be having that. How are we going to... I've done some live streams at 1 in the morning. I can't be yawning. Got to be more prepared than that. We got 16 viewers. Come on, everybody. Let's get that like button up. We're trying to hit 20. We haven't hit 20 this whole entire time we've been here. They're talking about Joe Mazzulla blocking that Royce O'Neal shot. We made a video on that earlier today, so like I mentioned, if you guys enjoy that stuff, make sure to check out the video as well. We talked about how Adam Silver kind of sent a message to Joe Mazzulla. Not necessarily, we haven't had that confirmation yet, but Joe Mazzulla did step out and say on the 98.5 Sports Hub today that he's not allowed to, kind of bolster out and break out those things anymore. Peyton Pritchard for 3. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! I was just saying, we haven't seen him step up, and boom! Another 3! Another 3 from Peyton Pritchard. And Tillman! Locking up on the defensive side. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. Just looked and saw. Brown? Tillman? Great pass, Tillman. Great pass. Great ball movement. White for 3. Miss. Tillman knows where to be. I don't care. Talk yo smack, Tillman. Talk yo smack. This is the thing, man. Tillman's not going to be perfect. He's not going to be, this guy that's going to come out and do everything wonderfully. But if he can be in the right spaces, have the right mind, and just have the right mindset, I'm confident he can grow. I'm confident being in the system. Let's not forget that his first really shine was in that Dallas Mavericks game. Recently, in the last 2 weeks, have been really getting some run, trying to find his role, find his rotation with the squad as he takes that's Horford 3! I get them confused sometimes, I'm sorry. But Al Horford with another big-time shot for the Celtics there. Let's go! Celtics have 16 points off turnovers, helping them out. Almost another 20-point lead here in this quarter. So the Bucks are having some inefficiencies on the offense after the Celtics took that timeout, kind of got their heads together. Beasley for 3, left wide open, and he misses. Shot clock violation as well? Okay. You guys are teasing me. I'm getting teased every time. I keep checking to see the stream. We're at 14, 16, 18, and then you keep leaving. You keep teasing me. Let's get to 20. Come on. You keep teasing me, man. Can't do me like that. Jaylen Brown putting on the moves. Loses the ball. And it's staying this way. Claiming he gets fouled. Let's look a little bit more in depth there. Pat Connaughton's coming out. Hometown legend from Arlington, Massachusetts. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, absolutely fantastic job on defense tonight, being able to lock Damian Lillard up. Just knowing his role tonight, not being able to be that effective as Derek White rims out another three, and Pritchard shows that effort trying to get that offensive rebound. Not being able to be the best offensively tonight. Kind of started off a little slow and then heated up a little bit in the third quarter, but man, he knows his role tonight. Taking that assignment at half court. Now Horford's on him, so this is absolutely ridiculous. Pritchard wants that matchup on Patrick Beverley as he gets a clamp on Patrick Beverley. Let's go. Celtics can make this a 20-point lead as Jaylen Brown does a little whatever we want to call that, a little cradle. He gets to the rack. Jaylen Brown also trying to highlight that, left right hand. There's some times where he's like, oh, I'll just go with my left this time. Let me prove him wrong. Got another comment here. Let's see this one. Got a comment here from Derek Hall. Tillman's defense and rebounding has been great for the second unit, in my opinion. I totally agree. His versatility on the defensive side, we've truly seen it tonight, but being able to guard Damian Lillard, being able to guard Malik Beasley, being able to guard some of these wings like Crowder and stuff like that, but also just having that ability to be a great rebounder, being in the right spots as well. It doesn't seem like it's coming hard to Tillman, right? We're watching him play defense right there on Bobby Portis on that last position. He's getting back down, but he's on him, like stuck to him like glue. Like it's not like Tillman's getting lost or Tillman's getting outbaited by these guys. And that's what you want to see. Him truly step up on the defensive side of the ball and help out with this team. He's open for the corner in the three right there. Not able to get that, but great insight from you, Derek, right there. That was a fantastic comment. Thank you for that. Horford gets that nice rebound as White tries to get the floater, and Derek White, tough finish. Derek White. We're at 19 viewers. Come on, now we're at 18. Let's go. Come on. Let's get to 20. Let's hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, I better see you spamming that like button as we try to get to 20 viewers here. Let's get that like button spamming as we call for a like spike here. Like I mentioned, Derek White on fire. Tillman again. Playing this defense on Bobby Portis. Smothering him. Even though he's making those shots, Tillman is clamping him up. He's not letting him get any room. See those hundreds. I see those likes. I see everybody spamming it. Appreciate it as always, my guys. I appreciate it, everybody. Nice ball movement. Tillman for three. Unfortunately, misses that one, but that's what we love to see, the confidence. First couple games, he was shying away from that three ball. Now he's feeling confident to take it when he's open. Derek White, please tell me okay. Derek White went really high up for that contest, landed a little awkwardly, but he's totally okay. He's fine. Jaylen Brown. Wow. It was effectively, bro, so efficient at the rim. Being able to control that. Slow the game down for the Celtics. Only has 19 points tonight, but again, a quiet and calm 19 points. Hasn't really been that offensive show for the Celtics, but still. Pritchard playing some defense. A little bit of a collapse there, unfortunately. As the Celtics try to take a 20-point lead going into the end of the fourth quarter. We're trying to hit 20 concurrent viewers. Trying to see who can do better, what can happen first. Jaylen Brown trying to get loose. Tillman with a great screen. Brown gets the ball stripped by Gallinari. Kind of clogged underneath. Pritchard, again, looking for those backdoor cuts. Always helping out. He's got that great IQ. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter about that shot. Pritchard still got there to try to give the contest. That's what you love to see, man. Pritchard, even if he's not the best defender on this squad, he's going to give it his 100% effort to try to help out, or even when he's like trying to score through him and trying to help out in that regard. Like, look at that last play. Jaylen Brown's trapped underneath the basket by Brook Lopez and Danilo Gallinari. He doesn't know what he can do. And Peyton Pritchard comes out of the corner, runs to him, tries to get him that open pass, and even though he messes up that ball, got a 6'2" guy like that trying to get a last-second bucket with a second or two left really shows you the tangibles, really shows his passion and effort that he wants to bring. Like I said, let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions are down below in the comment section. Let me know your guys' reactions as we try to get to 20 viewers here in total for everybody. I'm gonna shut that off for now so that you guys don't have to see the commercial as we break it down. We have another comment here. Let's bring this comment up. We got a comment here from T Snizzle. Bucks are ass. I don't want to hear anyone saying the Bucks are better than us. Exactly. That's a message that we need to preach on Twitter tonight. Obviously, the Bucks fans are going to be very, very defensive. Oh, we didn't have Giannis. Oh, it would be a different game. Oh, you guys looked so different when we smacked you at halftime. And then you just bring up what happened when Drew came to Milwaukee and we beat you in November, and all you hear is crickets because they have no response. Can't fight back. They can't have any rebuttal or comeback. And that's what happens. With Celtics fans here, we've all noticed, we've all heard the rumors, we've all seen everything on Twitter. This is my little rant here at the commercial break. But as we all know, we all hear that Jason Tatum has this super team. And Jason Tatum can't be MVP because he has a super team. But then there's people that Jaylen Brown has no left hand. Jaylen Brown is god-awful. Jaylen Brown is nowhere near a star. Drew Holiday is just a good defender. Kristaps Porzingis is an injury-prone liability. Derek White is not an all-star, even though he puts up all-star numbers. You can't win both sides of the argument here. Like, you can't tell me that he has a super team and that all his players are great, but then you can't be bashing on those players that, or the players that you were calling that make it a super team. It doesn't make any sense to me personally. It gets me outraged, and it's coming from players of fan bases that aren't even contending for the playoffs. Coming from players of fan bases that are nowhere even close to seeing what the Celtics' success has seen in the last couple of years, which is just absolutely crazy to hear come out of some of these fan bases. I've seen plenty of TikTok posts. I've seen plenty of Twitter and tweets. I've seen plenty of Instagram posts, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. Andrew Lorenzo spamming those clovers. Let's spam those clovers, everybody, for a fantastic Celtics W. We're going to see a little bit of that great versatility bench backcourt. Tillman and Cornette. Let's bring that to life here tonight. But like I mentioned, sorry I went on that little rant about the team, but it gets me really, really agitated and frustrated when I see people calling us a super team, but then bashing on my super team players. Doesn't make any sense. Pick a side, defend your side. As you guys know, we are back. Fourth quarter. Last quarter of the game tonight. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. If you've been one of the 10 to 15 people that has stuck with us throughout the entire stream, we greatly appreciate it as Peyton Pritchard gets another offensive rebound for the Celtics. Again, being in the right position for the right time for the Celtics, sizing up Danilo Gallinari, trying to get to the rack, unable to as Danilo Gallinari gets a little hand on him. A little bit of physical play between Pritchard and Gallinari there. I'm not going to lie, that was a very physical play by both of them. Looks like I might be light at 110. You are not wrong, Charles Miller. I ain't going to lie, though. I ain't going to lie. As we get a tweet here from Richard White popping up. Derek White's status. Peyton Pritchard has another three! Yeah, Peyton Pritchard, 19 points. A calm 23 last game with 7 assists. This time, definitely not a calm one. Facts from T Snizzle. Glad you agree with me on those debates, man. Celtics Twitter needs to be defended. Telling you tonight, it's not going to be a pretty place for Bucks fans, and it's not going to be a pretty place for Celtics fans because you know that they're going to get very defensive, and these other fan bases are going to keep coming at us saying, "Oh, Giannis didn't play. Giannis didn't play." Okay. Giannis didn't play in the playoffs either, and look what happened. Uh-oh. Derek White, get up, please. Derek White, please. Okay. He's just complaining. He took a little bit of a breather. Sergio Munez says, do you think Tatum will come back in? I do believe that he will come back in because he's in right now. Sorry if I didn't respond to your comment before. I just saw that. Like I mentioned, though, 20 stream people in the stream. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. Let's turn into the stream. Let's hit that like button. This calls for another like spike because we have 20 people in the stream, which was our goal. We wanted to hit 20 people in the stream when the Celtics hit a 20-point win lead. We have taken over that 20-point before that. Tillman trying to fight for another board there. Given that great effort. Unfortunately, Derek White goes to jump. Pritchard almost gets Danilo. Okay. Pritchard again. Pritchard with Connaughton on him. Cornette coming for the screen. We haven't really seen Cornette that much tonight. It's been more of a Xavier game. More of a Tillman game. Pritchard, fantastic pass out from the shot. Tillman loses the ball but gives that effort to dive on it. Again, like I mentioned, Tillman got a lot to learn with this rotation. Got a lot to learn within the system, but what we've seen so far is great. And like we mentioned, they have the bird rights. They can keep them. It does not worry. So all this time gelling, learning how to play with this team to get to the playoffs will help out. Once we have them in the playoff scenario, it's going to be even better. And then once we go deeper and deeper into next season, they can just keep them, have them keep gelling, have them keep brewing up with this squad and be ready to go. Like I mentioned, I think he's the Al Horford replacement. I've been screaming it since the Celtics have gotten him, and I'm very, very ecstatic to see that. That he's been excelling. Celtics up as Middleton plays some good defense. Patrick Beverley, man, really been locking on that defensive side as Middleton hits another three. Timeout, yep, Joe knows what he's doing. Joe has seen enough. Every time the Milwaukee Bucks seem to, get a little bit of a streak going, get a little bit of a fight back, the Celtics come out of these timeouts and they come out on fire. So hopefully this can be a nice little reset for our squad. Get them ready to go. Have Peyton Pritchard come out. I need 3 more points to hit my parlay. All right, Sergio, we're rooting for the parlay. We're rooting for the parlay. We're rooting for the parlay. We're rooting for Sergio. Come on, Sergio. Let's get it. Let's get it. We need that Jason Tatum 3 points. We're rooting for it. We'll keep an eye out for it. If it happens, we will be dropping that fire. Because for Sergio, he deserves that fire. That's that one. Awesome. Just making sure I got everything all set up. If you guys want any more emojis or icons, throw some suggestions down below in the comment section so we can bring some up. We got one from here. It says, if I'm going to get 2.5K if Bucks win. Well, I'm sorry, XYZ. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but doesn't really look like the Bucks are going to be able to pull this one out. Maybe they're able to start a little bit of a comeback here. But like I mentioned, the Celtics tonight have been able to solve the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks have been able to fight back here and there, going on these little runs. But the Celtics take a timeout. Joe Mazzulla knows what he's doing. He's saving those timeouts, guys. He knows what he's doing. He wants his team to persevere. He wants his team to play through these hard times. But when he sees enough, he calls a timeout. He gets them right, gets them straight. He knows that they're going to make some impacts. Do have a serious question, though, off topic of basketball. MLB The Show recently just came out. Been grinding, playing a little bit. If anyone has checked out MLB The Show, or if you do play MLB The Show, let me know what you guys think about the game down below. Let me know if you guys have got any cool pools, got any cool things. I know it's a little bit off topic. It's not Boston Celtics here, but we're at a commercial break. Thought I'd talk about something different. I really like MLB The Show. Probably going to be playing some later tonight, and if I'm not going to lie to you. Probably not going to lie to you. definitely be playing some MLB The Show. But like I mentioned, 18 viewers, 17 viewers, 370 views total. Again, hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Make sure to join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter at Celtics or X Celtics Digest YT. Join the Discord link, which has been posted on the community page and down below in our description of videos. You guys checked out our recent video talking about Adam Silver speaking out about Joe Mazzulla. You can check that out as well. But if not, the description is there posted to join the Discord, to interact with other Celtics fans, to have conversations like you guys are having in the comment section right here with just other people. They are wearing the wrong shade of green. Exactly. That is something that I forgot to mention as well. This is the battle of the greens. The two green NBA teams, the Celtics, the Bucks. It's really, really cool to see. I think it brings a nice rivalry as well because with the Supersonics, who knows if they're going to come back. Really hoping they do, but there'll be another green team to add. But yeah, the battle of the greens tonight. XYZ says they might pull it off. We'll have to wait and see. They're down 12 points. Red Sox playoffs. Best chances of the odds of the Red Sox making the playoffs, in my opinion, is if the Bulls of making the NBA playoffs. They can make the play-in, but if the Bulls make the playoffs, if the Bulls are the 8th seed, then I'll say the Red Sox make the playoffs. Josh Crampton. But if not, that's what I'm riding with. Not really believing in the Red Sox. Pritchard for 3 again. Misses. But again, Celtics having great ball movement right there. Brown, Porzingis, back to Brown, to Pritchard. All right. Nice. Jaylen Brown really wants to take these defensive missions on charge. No Drew Holiday. He is wanting to be our best defender for the Celtics. Oh, again, sorry. I forgot to put the score back up. Pritchard with great defense again, fighting through Bobby Portis. Peyton Pritchard coming alive on both sides of the ball tonight for the Boston Celtics. Being, this great defender. I keep preaching. I keep screaming that Peyton Pritchard is fighting through all this hustle, fighting through all this stuff tonight. And man, oh man, he's come alive. Porzingis looking to set the screen here. Porzingis with the mid-range, and he misses. Bucks are taking a little bit slow here. Jaylen Brown guarding Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis has been able to excel at that mid-range tonight. He excelled versus the Phoenix Suns the other night too. Notice that. So Bucks are on a 12-0 run here. Celtics have not been able to come out of this timeout and look as good as they have in the last couple. Missing their first couple opportunities. Derek White from 3. The hot hand! Derek White is on fire. Timeout, Milwaukee there. After a 12-0 run, they've seen enough with that Derek White 3. They said, all right, Celtics ain't getting that momentum. They're not starting it back up. That's what we like to see, though. That's what we like to see. Big-time things. Big-time moves from Derek White. Continuing that hot hand from last game. Like I keep mentioning, he's really taken a leap for this Celtics team this season. A guy who, most likely was going to be the starting point guard before Drew Holiday came in here. He knew his role. He knew his expectations. He was well prepared. And then obviously Drew comes, and as well as it's such a great blessing to have Drew Holiday, it obviously limits both of them to be, that third or fourth scorer. One of them has to sacrifice in some sort of games. And Derek White has taken that role with so much appreciation, man. Realizing, hey, some games I'm going to have to, take a lot of shots to be able to get some in to get this streak going. But if I can't, and if not, I just need to be able to lock up on the defensive side. And he's done that multiple times. Dame is going to be coming back in. So that's a big thing, too. Celtics are going to have to do that. Going to have to put Jaylen Brown out there on him. Have to you prioritize that, as that's going to be, a big-time matchup here. Looking on Twitter. Trying to stay up to date. Trying to see what everybody's talking about. Al Horford's a plus 25 tonight. Second highest on the market is plus 11 from Jason Tatum. That's, again, fantastic reporting from Noah Dalzell there, who does a fantastic job of covering the Boston Celtics. Peyton Pritchard making all the hustle plays tonight again. Fantastic. Derek White double watch, 17 points, 7 assists. It's just amazing to see the Celtics play at such a high level and so fantastic every single night. And be able to just do fantastic stuff like this. Play so great on both sides of the ball. Be able to... I know that Giannis isn't playing, but like I keep mentioning, just being able to have that tenacity, being able to have all these great players, being able to have this momentum is just fantastic. We got to be able to control the rest of this fourth quarter here. Be able to come out on top. Like we mentioned, bring the game back up here for you guys. It's coming back shortly. Fourth quarter is powered by Coca-Cola. Not sponsored, but powered by Coca-Cola. As we get ready for the Celtics to take on their next game versus the Pistons, who saw what happened on Monday night at home. Can't wait to see what happens in Detroit. Oh, I'm scared. I'm not. Celtics have a 13-point lead as we get ready to gear up. Let's spam those W's in the chat. Let's spam that like button. Let's spam everything for this Celtics here, as we want the Celtics to come out on top and get a nice victory. 7 minutes left. A little over halfway to go left in the fourth quarter. AJ Green, deep three, misses. He's a pretty good volume shooter for them. Hasn't been getting a lot of minutes, but can hit shots at a good efficient clip. Who's excited for March Madness tomorrow as well? Should be a big time thing. Jason Tatum for three, misses. Brown fighting for that rebound, gets that rebound, pass to Horford. Horford bodies him. And wait. Hello? That's absolutely ridiculous. Yep. Got Josh Crampton spamming the W's in the chat here. See that? Got him spamming the W's in the chat. Appreciate you, Josh Crampton. Appreciate the support as always, my guy. Tatum on Lillard now. Okay. Tatum on Lillard Island. Tatum on Lillard Island as Lillard goes for a three and he hits it. Bucks only down 10, 6 minutes to go. The Celtics are up 24 entering this fourth quarter. Milwaukee has been able to crawl it back, erasing a 24-point deficit, making it now a 10-point lead. Tatum pass to White. White for three. Yes, sir! Derek White keeping that hot hand in this fourth quarter. He single-handedly won us that game versus the Pelicans in January. And again, 23 points, 8 for 14 from the field. You saw him come alive in the first half, have 11 points. Truly has awoken in this half, having another additional 13. As Bobby Portis airball! Tatum on AJ Green. Looking at the island. Pass to Derek White for three. Oh. Even when Derek misses, they're just barely rimming out. He's not airballing like Bobby Portis. Oh, they're looking for an illegal screen on Al Horford. Illegal screen. Not the greatest. We got 10 viewers in here. Again, like I mentioned, regardless if we have 10, regardless if we have 20 like we did at our peak, we appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Appreciate everybody that's commented. Appreciate everybody that's hit that like button. To the 14 people that have hit that like button. To the 14 people that have shown their support. We appreciate you as always here on Celtics Digest. You guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the ones that keep us going here. Ball movement from Milwaukee as the ball rims out. No one able to box out Pat Connaughton as he gets that put back there. And they get another steal. Celtics need to... Derek White! Derek White! That's off, Bobby. That's off, Bobby. Give me the green light special. Off my eyes, that looks like a green light special. Oh, no. Never mind. Don't give me the green light special. Don't give me the green light special. Oh, no. We're getting a green light. Are we getting a green light special? Are we getting that green light special? I think we are. Yeah, Derek White, absolutely ridiculous tonight. Forgot Scott Foster was officiating tonight's game as well. Shut that off for now so you don't have to watch it. The air ball is crazy. Exactly, T-Snizzle. That's what I'm saying. Bobby Portis is playing a great game, but the Celtics, again, being able to lock these guys up on the defensive side is just absolutely fantastic. Something you want to see come out of this squad. And being able to be so ridiculous on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, is what's going to help us win these games. It's going to help us, be able to push through, fight through deep into these playoffs. And just really ridiculous to see how great statistically this team is. Obviously, we have to see how they perform once we get to the playoffs. Statistics don't speak for everything. But challenge was unsuccessful. Fortunately, they did get the green light special, but it did not work. Derek White, though, like I mentioned, look at those steals. Like, helping out. Look at those blocks. Definitely deserving of an all-defensive team, for sure. For sure. D White World followed me on Twitter. Thank you, D White World. Forgot to give them a little shout out. I don't know if they're watching, but they do know I appreciate my boy Derek White. So does my grandma. She's a huge supporter of your boy Derek White since last season. Man, she's probably the biggest Derek White fan I know besides his family. So it's amazing to see. Here we go. AJ Green gets swatted by Tatum. Okay. Yeah, JB turned up in the third for us. Scoring, 13, 14 points. Portis, again, just absolutely ridiculous. Lead only cut down to 9 now. Come on. We need to stick to that fire. Come on. Let's catch fire. Starting five's out last 4 minutes. Here we go. Porzingis drawing that attention. Look for White. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. 3 from Beasley. Clank. Out to Portis. Portis with another shot. And 3. Oh, my God. Thanasis, sit down, dude. 22-6 run in the fourth quarter here. Not a great quarter for the Celtics here offensively. But Derek White for 3. The hot hand misses. Horford able to get the rebound there on a fantastic box out with Bobby as they're hugging each other, giving each other their respect. You could easily tell right on that last play there. Bobby and Al hugging it out. Damn, you got a great box out. My bad. Look at that. Look at that. After that play, hugs him. Oh, it's okay, Bobby. We understand. We understand, Bobby. We understand. Yeah. How do we miss a... This is it. This is it. This is... This is why we can't miss free throws. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I love JB. I'm going to be a JB stan on this count. I have been a JB stan on this count, but free throws. They're such a necessity. It's free points, guys. Joe needs to, I don't know what it is, but it's been an issue all season long. We see spurts of them doing all right, but we need to see it. Like I mentioned, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's, interacted in the chat today. From Mavericks Digest to, T. Snizzle, Charles Miller, Amelia Samsel, Martin, JoJo, Jimmy J, Josh Crampton, Baller Twins, Andrew Lorenzo, Derek Hall, Sergio Muniz, XYZ. Everybody, want to give you guys big shout outs today to everybody that contributed here to the Celtics Digest chat, gave their thoughts and opinions as we getting a little bit closer to the end of this game. Hopefully the Celtics can stay on fire, stay up top, and pull out this victory. Like we mentioned, have 12, 13 viewers, had 15 likes, close to 400 views. So again, thank you to everyone that has tuned in. Thank you to everyone that has hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I mentioned, if you guys are new here, if you guys haven't watched, hit that subscribe button. This is the place for Celtics news for you. Game is back. 3.5 minutes, or 3 minutes and 5 seconds here. Milwaukee on a big time run. Celtics got to come up big. Bobby Portis for 3. Oh my god, dude. They're standing in Bobby Portis' way, too. It's not even like he's getting these uncontested shots, man. Tillman was doing it earlier. Brown's doing it. He's got 22 and 14. Just an absolute menace in the fourth quarter here for Bobby. It's great ball movement from the Celtics. Porzingis with the corner 3, and he misses. Horford tries to get the rebound. Gets a little bit of a push. Thanasis is absolutely throwing up a clown show, freaking and reacting. Bobby Portis for 3 off the back iron, but no one to get the board for the Bucks there as they're playing the 5-out gang. Scoring drought, the Celtics have no minutes in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Peyton Pritchard being a big contributor to this offense has not been seen in the starting 5 at the end of the game. Tatum goes to the rack, gets a foul there. Thanasis is crying. He's laughing about it, but Thanasis, we're crying and laughing because you, sir, are not in the game, brother. You, sir, are not in the game, my guy. You haven't played a minute. Portis is on a heater right now, says Derek Hall. Exactly. There's nothing that the Celtics can do. They're sending basically everything. Jaylen Brown has been arguably our best defender tonight, guarding Damian Lillard, forcing him, and even though Damian Lillard has gone off a little bit, he's been doing his best. Portis, we've been sending Brown at him as well, trying to stop him, and he's just been absolutely torching us from the mid-range, from the three-point range, from down low in the block. Just seems like another Bobby Portis game. Great offensive game, 14 rebounds as well. Celtics struggling from those offensive rebounds numbers. Peyton Pritchard, I believe, has 2 or 3 of them out of their, 4 or 5 maybe, which is not the greatest. Celtics hit some free throws there, though, as they take the lead up to 5. Damian Lillard with the 3. Complete air ball. We only scored 9 points on this quarter. Wow. Yeah, live gun. It's been a very, very inefficient fourth quarter for the Celtics here offensively. Tatum to the rack, though. And that's going to Warner a timeout there. Celtics had the lead as low as 3 here. It's like 2 or 3 minutes left. But Tatum took on a nice little takeover right there. A nice little twing, twing, chimmy, spin, low post. Get by you, Beasley. Damian Lillard, no defense at all. What do we expect? Not able to stop Jason Tatum here. Jason Tatum get a nice water break. We're going to get a Coca-Cola break as well, Jason Tatum. Celtics, 48% from the field, 18 for 40 from 3, with 25 assists, 9 turnovers, and 13 fast break points. Compared to the Bucks, they have 9 more fast break points, 6 less turnovers, 5 more assists, shooting better, I believe, from the three-point percentage, and a little bit worse from the field goal. But ultimately, the assist-to-turnover ratio is helping this Boston Celtics team, as they were able to get a lot of fast break points off of that and heat up. This is tight. We good, though. We just need more stops. Exactly, T-Snizzle. The defense tried their best this solid. You know, Bobby Portis has had a little bit of a heater himself this quarter, just been able to make a bunch of massive shots where Brown, Tillman, they tried their best to stop him. Derek White had a little bit of a hot hand early into this fourth quarter. Tatum has simply taken over and taken control in the last 2 minutes. The starting 5 is ready to go. I'm gonna be pretty mad if we lose. I'm gonna be furious if we lose. So you might, if this somehow turns into a loss, you'll hear a not great reaction. Come on, Dane. Where is his help down low? He's going with his left. You need to have someone. You need to have someone down low. Tatum. Mid-range. Miss. Porzingis. Big-time board. Put back! Let's go! Derek White getting in that face. Kristaps Porzingis. Great defense from Horford right there. Does not matter. Damian Lillard still hits that shot, but great defense from Kristaps Porzingis there. Thanasis, calm down, bro. They just put him in the cheerleading outfit. Jesus Christ. Derek White goes for the lob to Porzingis, gets stopped. This is a very, very sloppy game here towards the late. Yes, T-Snizzle, yes. Rami says, Embiid still injury? Yes, Embiid is still out. The rumor is that he'll be back by the end of the regular season, but we still have no updates on him. Denver is the problem. Denver, Nikola Jokic, a problem. Of course they're a problem. They stopped the Celtics late. Derek White tries to get a floater, misses. Fortunately, Denver is a problem for the Celtics, yes. They have one of the best players in the league in Nikola Jokic. Is Portis gets an and one. Oh my God. The Celtics lead is now. We hit over 400 views. Thank you to everyone that has joined in. We have over 15 likes, 14 concurrent viewers. Come on. Let's get the hype in here. Let's get the hype going. Excuse me. But yes, Denver, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, definitely a problem for the Celtics. Haven't been able to beat them this year. But, we have the best starting 5 in the NBA. Number 1 offense, number 3 defense, number 1 net rating. 2 great superstars in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum who can go off. And yes, Nikola Jokic is a problem for anybody to stop. Boston Celtics-wise, Dallas Mavericks-wise, Milwaukee Bucks-wise, Philadelphia 76ers-wise. But it's going to be a big, big game. Giannis did not play. No, he did not. T-Snizzle's laughing. He's laughing because we just saw what happened. Bobby Portis missed the free throw. He missed it. Uh-oh. Jaylen Brown gets fouled there by Beasley. All right, here Here we go. Here we go. Last couple seconds left. Let's get that like button spammed. Let's try to get as many Celtics fans in here for the last couple seconds of this game because it's been a fantastic one. In a very close matchup, Jaylen Brown gets fouled. Most clutch free throws for him tonight. We need these. These are a big ones. I'm from Boston. I'm from Boston too. I understand that they are a big problem. Being from Boston, I can recognize that. Big time shot from Jaylen Brown there. Makes the first free throw. We got a Sonics jersey, a Sean Kemp one in the back. What are you doing? As we see Brooke come back out to play for them. We are too soft. I think we'll be okay. I think that we're going to really lock in. Tillman and Horford are going to, be lockdown defenders, making sure Jokic gets nowhere. That's going to be their role. That's going to be their problem. Is Jaylen Brown hits both free throws for the Boston Celtics after missing 2 free throws earlier on in the fourth quarter. He gets his redemption back and hits 2 big ones for the Boston Celtics here late as the Celtics move that lead up to 4. Shout out, it's my birthday. Shout out to you, Ryan Baker. Shout out. Happy birthday, my dude. Hope it's a great one. Hope you get a Celtics dub for your birthday. Like we mentioned, if you guys enjoy these streams, if you guys enjoy stuff like that, make sure to hit that like button. Imagine if he missed them, says T Snizzle. Oh, we've seen it happen with Grant Williams before. We've seen him say, I'm going to make both and miss both. So that wouldn't be the first time it's happened for Celtics fans. Why did Giannis not play? I believe that Giannis did not play with a back issue, if I'm not concerned. I can do a little bit of research for you there, but I believe that the reason that Giannis is not playing is because of that. I know he had some sort of injury, therefore he was not playing. Like I mentioned, though, got 16 viewers, 17 likes. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in. If you guys enjoy streams like this, make sure to stay tuned. We appreciate everyone that's tuned in, has followed the stream tonight. But we're going to be doing more of these watch-along streams throughout the season as Jaylen Brown gets a nice block on Damian Lillard there. Doing what he did best tonight, playing fantastic defense. Had a great third quarter as well. But Jaylen Brown icing that game, hitting some big-time free throws, and getting a game-sealing block on Damian Lillard right there. Making sure he's taking that number one option. Making sure he is guarding the best player and proving that he can be that defensive player of the year, all-defensive team guy that he wants to be. He's really wanted that. He's really pushed for that since the beginning of the season. Tatum makes the first free throw. We won. I'm going to go to bed. Now I'm tired. No worries, T-Snizzle. Like I said, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for your support always here on Celtics Digest. We appreciate you, my guy. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next stream on Friday when the Celtics take on the Pistons. Have a good night, man. Tatum hits both of those. And Portis for 3. He makes it, but we got a foul, it seems like. So I don't believe that shot's going to count. Till next time, T-Snizzle, as always, we appreciate your support, my guy. If Giannis played, we would have lost. I don't necessarily think that. I think that Portis would have had a little bit of a worse game. Yeah, I think that, obviously, Giannis would be, a big X factor for this game, but Tillman would have gotten a very big defensive workload on him, and Horford would have as well. And we have known in the past that Horford's been a great Giannis stopper, so maybe Tillman would have exploited some of that as well. Derek Hall says Celtics always make these games way too close. Exactly. We saw last year them play down to their competition a little bit. Tonight, kind of a little bit similar. We haven't really seen it in recent games with some of the worst teams, but with some very good teams having some key injuries, like we saw with the Lakers having no LeBron and AD. The Celtics unfortunately lost to that squad. With no Giannis, it is a very close game versus this Bucks team. So the Celtics do desperately have to, work out those intangibles, kind of work out those kinks to try to figure out how they're going to be able to power through this and be able to not get stuck like this into the playoffs, because we can't be having these issues in, game 3, game 4, game 5. We need to, be able to have our guys locked in and ready to go and be ready for these situations. That's why I really like how Pritchard stepped up tonight. I really like how a guy like Sam Hauser, Luke Cornetto, Xavier Tillman, those guys have, stepped up for this stay ready squad on the bench. Ryan Baker says, shout out Bruce, good perspective. Shout out to you, Ryan Baker. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming in and chatting it up here at the end of this game. Got to see you for, I don't know how long you were in this stream, but regardless of how long you were in here, thank you for your support as always. Again, T Snizzle with the no problem and the peace out. Too much analyzation can cause paralyzation. That's a great rhyme. Jason Tatum, player of the game tonight for the Boston Celtics. 29 points, 9 for 19 from the field, 4 for 7 from 3, 7-8 from free throw with 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Doing everything for this squad on both sides of the floor. Having an efficient shooting night as well. Scoring and being an effective shooter after taking nights off, scored the Celtics' first 8 points. What is the C's Sirius channel? Are you talking about Sirius Radio? Unfortunately, I do not know. I know that 98.5 has a bunch of Boston sports radio and a bunch of stuff that in the morning or in the afternoons they have that. I can try to find some info for you on a C's Sirius channel. Celtics get fouled here though as the game's kind of wrapping up shortly. We have 16, 15, 14 people in here. So like I said, if you guys are, part of these 14, 15, 60 people, for regardless of how long you stuck here, if you were here for 5 to 10 minutes, if you just caught the end of the game, if you've been here since the beginning, since 7:30 when we started this, the full 2.5 hours that we've been going live, we appreciate you. We thank you. I desperately really do, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to grow. We've been able to reach out to all these people. I'm in KS, so Kansas. Okay, so yes, so you can only watch Celtics games really via ESPN or stuff like that. Damn, that's not fun. Yeah, I like being in Boston. I like being in the hometown area to be able to watch the game from the perspective of NBC Sports Boston. It's very, very great. I'm sure that NBC Sports Boston has a radio station or something like that. Oh, and Damian Lillard hits another 3 as they bring down the lead to 3, but the Celtics will get the victory, 122-19. Here we go. We got some fire. Rami says, who do you think will win the MVP? I think it's going to be between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luka Doncic. All depends on how Luka Doncic does in the standings. But as you guys can see, Celtics came out victorious with a 122-119 victory. A little bit of a fourth quarter collapse there. The Bucks were able to bring it back and bring it a little bit more closer after, a 24-point lead going into the fourth. But the Celtics, led by Jason Tatum scoring 29, Jaylen Brown having a fantastic defensive game and really turning up in the third quarter. And just seeing great performances from everybody. We saw Derek White have a hot hand hitting some big-time threes. We saw Peyton Pritchard really explode off this bench and, be this sort of, X-factor guy for this team tonight. They did absolute wonders here. We're going to check the box score for you guys. We're going to go over that so we can, break this down a little bit more here for you as the game just finished. But like we mentioned, a 122-119 victory with no Giannis Antetokounmpo is solid. Could have been a bigger win for the Celtics, but like we mentioned, a little bit of a collapse in the fourth quarter there. Only scoring 21 points, having 9 basically through the first 7 minutes was not great for this Celtics team. Let's look at the team stats. Let's analyze that at first. Celtics shot a little bit worse from the field, but shot around the same point from 3-point percentage compared to the Bucks. Obviously, we were out-rebounded by 4 with 2 more offensive rebounds, with them getting 6 more defensive. Celtics played better on the defensive side, though. 3 more steals, 1 less block, 6 less turnovers, and getting more points off of fast breaks, 13 compared to 4, where the Bucks dominated in the paint. The Celtics scored more from the 3-point range. For the Boston Celtics, we saw great performances again, Jason Tatum finishing with 31, 8 and 4 with 3 steals and 2 blocks, having a phenomenal game on both sides of the ball. Kristaps Porzingis having a quiet 17 and 3 rebounds. 0 for 5 from 3, not the greatest from 3 from Porzingis, but was able to score down low and be effective from the free throw. Derek White, 4 for 11 from 3, but 8 for 17 from the field with 23 points, 8 assists, and 5 total boards with 2 blocks, being so consistent on both sides. And Jaylen Brown really turning up in that third quarter, had 5 total points in the first half, but finished with 21, 2 for 4 from 3, 7 for 10 from free throw. Even though he did miss 2 key free throws, he did clutch up hitting those last 2 for the Celtics, and 8 rebounds with 2 assists. On the bench unit tonight, we saw Peyton Pritchard have a fantastic start tonight. 31 minutes, 7 for 11 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3, with 6 total rebounds, 3 assists, and 19 points. Just an absolute heater for them. And Luke Cornett and Xavier Tillman looked solid on the defensive side of the ball for the Boston Celtics. Ultimately, with Giannis Antetokounmpo, it would have been, honestly, versus Giannis Antetokounmpo, it would have been a different matchup. Maybe Bobby Portis wouldn't have had a great game for the Milwaukee Bucks. It would have been a little bit more dominant there. We would have seen Al Horford and Tillman kind of matchup versus Giannis. But I think this is a great performance from the Boston Celtics. Overall, a great thing to witness as the Celtics keep that win streak alive and secure basically they did secure the Atlantic Division with this win tonight, beating the Milwaukee Bucks 122-119. Like I mentioned, if you guys enjoy live streams like this, if you guys are still here to the 6 or 9 people that are still watching, we appreciate you guys so much. If you enjoy these types of live streams, make sure to hit that share, make sure to hit that like, as we are going to be doing watch-along streams for every Boston Celtics game, unless I let you know beforehand. We also have a Twitter here where we'll be breaking down Celtics news and Celtics stuff. If you guys want to follow us over there, Celtics Digest YT, check us out. You can also check us out on Discord where we have other linked stuff. We talk about Boston Celtics. We're going to be doing radio calls, be doing some sort of live streams through there. If that interests you, make sure to join the Discord to talk to other Celtics fans. Without further ado, I'm going to be wrapping up this live stream as the Celtics, like I mentioned, got a fantastic victory, 122-119 at home versus the Milwaukee Bucks with no Giannis Antetokounmpo as they gear up to take on the Detroit Pistons on Friday night on the road. Hopefully the Celtics will come out strong versus the Pistons and we can have another fantastic victory. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. We'll be breaking down more Boston Celtics content and coverage. Peace out.